Blumo jump scare. Heyo. Oh, my mouth isn't moving. Hold on. I can fix this. I know why it does this. There we go. Hello. Welcome back to Bluestream. Hello. Hi, Arca. I'm glad I scared you. Get fucked, nerd. Yeah. Today we're gonna be playing more Dead Cells. I don't got much else to say about that. It's Dead Cells. We'll talk more once they're actually in the game. I don't think I have much else to add this time. Aside from, of course, thank you, Ark, for buying me, Fires of Rubicon. We'll be playing, we'll be checking that out next week on Thursday, but for now, I want more unlocks. I want to kill things really quickly in Dead Cells. Fight! Let's go! Let me show you the screen here. Yeah! Oh, put me in. Yeah! There we go. Yeah. So, this time I wanted to, maybe, like, explain my decisions as I'm going through the game a bit more. I feel like I might have been, like, Russian before. Heh, Russian. And I don't know, I kinda want you to understand what I'm doing. Also, I want this upgrade. I don't know how to get it. There has to be a way. I don't know. But yeah, we're just going for weapon unlocks right now. Whoa! Thanks. Good for that tentacle. What do I want? Let's start with the shield. Okay. So yeah, how have you guys been all week? I hope you've had a good week, and I hope that you've been waiting extremely impatiently for... fuck off. This guy's obliterating me. I hope you've been waiting impatiently for the Fumo Fridays. I hope that you simply cannot get enough of these streams, and you are needy independence. For me, that's just projection. Who knows? I've been doing alright. Had a bit of a rough day back on Wednesday, but I'm getting better. Like, game is a little louder than you. I can fix that. I think I need to make myself louder. Let's try this. Test? Test, test, test. Nope. It's just not doing anything. Test? Test. So much work come up today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Arca. I hope you can get through it. Your weekend is coming up soon, right? Oh no, I see what the issue is. Try it like that. There we go. I think that's better. What do you even do, by the way, Arca? If you're willing to share such private information on stream. I'm glad you're feeling better now. Thank you, I appreciate it. I always appreciate support. Yeah, Wednesday, I don't know. Wednesday I was just like, I don't know if, like, maybe I had too much caffeine or something, but I just, like, literally could not stop sweating. Just die. Ooh, I love that weapon. I just couldn't. Like, I like, everything I touched got, like, drenched in sweat. I know that's gross, but it's also true. Maybe just too much wet blue. Yes, I am a rain fairy, so I'm always wet. But yeah, I don't know. I do drink a lot of caffeine, but I never really like noticed a strong effect. God, I need a better weapon. A strong effect from caffeine. Is Rain Fairy sweet? I do software dev. Is Rain Fairy sweet? Fairy Dew is sweet. If you were to collect some of my Fairy Dew and drink it, you would probably notice it's sweet. As a object, I am not sweet, I don't think. I assume I'd probably taste like meat, though none of you nerds will ever find that out, because I'm an apex predator. Fuck. Ah, damn. I deal no damage. Normally, you have better gear from unlocks by this point. Yeah. Speaking of it being Rain Fairy, it's been Rain Fairy season near where I live. It started raining a whole bunch. Spring, Haru Desio, as Lily White would say. Spring is here. There's a bunch of, yeah, I love rain. Rain is so fucking cool. That's why I'm a Rain Fairy, though. I get powers from the rain. I'm stronger. You can't hurt me, you can only make me more powerful. But yeah, it's spring, rain season. All the trees are starting to, I don't know if it's pollinate or seed, but all the trees around here are just shedding like little green, like, I don't know if they're seed pods or what, but they're just everywhere. You go anywhere and you can, fuck, I need to deal more damage. Like, look at this, it's pitiful. Yeah. I don't know if they're seed pods or, ow, whatever, fuck me. Yeah, they're fucking everywhere. Like, you see under any tree, you can just find them. And in particular, my, like, car that I have, I park it right underneath the tree because that's just where my parking spot is. And the little seed pods just coat the car. And, like, little spiders and stuff will live inside, like, the pile of leaves on the car, too. So my little car has, like, a little ecosystem growing on it, which I support and think is pretty cool, to be honest. Ah! Yo, what was that outfit I had? Did you see that? I had a red rare blueprint on me. I don't know what that was. Well, yeah, I do love it. I'm sure most people would get annoyed, but like the seed pods aren't hurting anyone. They stick to the car and... Oh, he's gonna bring me the key back. I get it. The seed pods aren't hurting anyone, you know? I'm gonna take this because otherwise I'm gonna have no damage. Not that I have much damage anyways. I should... Oh, nope, don't go in there. It's the DLC area that does nothing aside from the first time you're here, so I don't even know why they keep bothered generating it, but it's always here. I would come out and make a little web most nights. Wait, you would? Green Arc, you... Oh, there was a period of a couple months where I had a spider live behind my car side mirror and I'd come out and make webs. Ah, that makes more sense. I like spiders. Spiders are friends. I don't understand how people can dislike them, especially in a country where, like America or like Canada, where there's basically like no venomous spiders. Spiders are friends. Don't hurt spiders. If you hurt spiders, I will cry. This also applies to games with spiders. If you harm a spider in Minecraft, I will find you. And I know where you live. It doesn't matter who you are, I know where you live. I have my methods. One time I was driving with my little car spider who was living in the pile of leaves, and he crawled down over like the driver's side windshield, and it spooked the fuck out of me. Like, I was driving and then just suddenly there was a giant spider in my face. So luckily it couldn't get inside the car, you know? No damage. Dox me right now. Alright, Green Arc, you live... let me see here. Let me search my database. You live in Greenland, obviously. Specifically at the southernmost city with a population of at least 1,000. I'm not sure what that city is, but that's definitely where you live, Green Arc. But yeah. I wonder, like, those trees, they're spreading seed pods all over the place, and I imagine, like, probably cars are, like, the main propagator of those kind of trees, right? Because, especially cars like mine, where they get covered in the seed buds, and then I just drive around and wait for them to get blown off. That must propagate trees pretty well, right? It's almost like, I don't know if you wouldn't be called pollinizer, or pollinator, because I'm not pollinating them, but I am definitely spreading them around like a bird, which is kind of cute to think about. A real weapon! Holy shit! Ow! Ow! Okay, don't die now. I actually have a way to defend myself. Okay, remember what I said about not dying? Oh. Get fucked. Yeah. Oh well. We all do our part to spread nature. More nature, more good. One thing I like about living in a smaller area like this is that I am never too far away from the green area. There's lots of forest near me, so I don't believe I would be bold enough to just like wander in the forest and have a good time. I don't know what I'd be afraid of, but I certainly would be afraid of it. I don't know what could go wrong. I wish I need to find new places to, like, go out for a walk. I'll take it. Thank you. Never pay for gold doors. That's my expert opinion. If you see a gold door, you must steal from it. If you pay for it, you are a little bitch. Die. Don't. I hate using quizzers. There we go. Okay, what you got? What you got, Scroll? More red. Give me more red. Thank you. Red acquired. Ironically, since I'm blue. Oh, since last time, by the way, I changed up my accessibility colors a little bit. You may notice if you were paying attention last time. I like these colors a lot more than the base colors. I think they stand out a lot better. How am I gonna kill you? There you go, like that. I find they stand out a bit better, and also, I mean, like, it's distinctive, you know? Like, these are my colors for the mutations. I don't think they're too gaudy or anything. If anyone has any complaints about them, feel free to speak up. I'm more than willing to increase accessibility for the stream, but I'll keep them like this for now. Ooh, wait, nope, this is a brutality build. No, thank you. Speaking of tutorializing dead cells a little bit, I would recommend... So your goal with the dead cells build, first and foremost, is you want all your equipment to be the same color. You only really benefit from having one color at the same time. So always just try to get as much equipment and weapons and stuff of the same color as you can. And then also, like with this balanced blade, they have crit conditions, and crit conditions are extremely useful. They basically deal like double the damage of like the base attacks. So you want to have it set up that allows you to crit as frequently as possible. So maybe the balanced blade is a bad example for that, but whoo! A stack of bones. Some of these skulls look so badass. Cool. Bone 1+. Hitting with the same attack enables whirlwind attack to deal critical damage. See, okay, this is a better example. I have to hit to get critical hits first with this weapon, so it's helpful if I say, I don't know, root someone, and then can just wail into them with the crits from the whirlwind attack. Another grenade. Cool. That's what you're trying to get at with the build. And then obviously you want your other affixes to line up with it. So for example, if I have plus poison damage on my bone, it's good to try to look for something that can poison enemies. That's long and short of it. I'll explain stuff as we come across it. Yeah. Anyone else been up to anything particularly wild and fun? I have been. I've been trying to do more art and editing over the course of the week, but I mean, it's still hard. I just have a hard time making myself draw. I know I shouldn't feel, like, embarrassed by the quality of the work. Like, it's not good, but, like, the only way to get... The only way to get better... I'm taking this just because I already have an amulet that gets 1 red point, so that this isn't really an upgrade at all, but this is, because it's a higher level bone. Bone leveled up. This really increases the strength of my bone. I want a random starting weapon. I can't go back to using the base starting weapons anymore. I'm sorry. And I want... Obviously, you want to make mutation that works well with your weapons, so... and is of your color, so... combo is very good. It's just very good. I'll take it. Yeah, so I've been... drink, I guess. I've been trying to get more editing and art done. Art is hard. I just get so nervous about the quality of my work. I know it's not about that, and that, like, you have to make something bad to make something good. Obviously, I feel like I've said that, like, a million times now. But it remains true. I've been getting better. Like, I'm understanding the basics more, so, like, I still am improving. But I need to actually just sit down and, like, over the course of 5 hours, try my best to draw something. So, just don't want to. I've also been getting back into applying more jobs too. That's another important landmark. I've only... Ow! Fucking rat. Ooh! Valmont Whip. Don't mind if I do. That's an okay weapon. We'll see what it does soon. But, yeah, I need to keep applying for jobs. It's just rough. it's no surprise to anyone, I'm sure, but the economy is a little weak right now, and it's hard to get jobs, but we've only got EI for so long, so we'll have to make something work. I worry about moving a lot. Moving is a pain in the ass. When I came out here, I stuffed like, ooh, hey, over here. I saw you fight. It was pretty impressive. Did you get it? Yeah. Excellent. Now give it to me. No. I said, give it to me! Eat shit, fucker. You knew it. You're just like all the rest. You'll regret this. Okay, good for you. Hello, Hello, Rowan, from calling me a Stimkey fairy right now. How are you doing this week? Hope you're having a good time. Oh God, thinking about future moves stresses me out. Yeah, it stresses me out too. Because obviously, like, moving is expensive, and when I moved into this place with the knowledge that I don't really plan on, like, living here forever. This is, like, a temporary move, and I'm here to stay free and flexible. So I just bought all the cheapest, like, furniture stuff I can, and I suppose, like, in theory, if I move, probably the best thing I could do is just throw it out, because moving it would be expensive and also, like, annoying for me personally. Like, I don't want to have to figure out how to move my couch out of my third floor apartment down into my tiny car I have and get it there. Ooh, neon outfit. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, when I moved out here, I came out here in like a small car like that too, and I had to just like cram that thing full of boxes. But my car is even smaller now, so that one just isn't gonna happen. I would need actual movers to help me, and I just don't think it's worth the issue. Like, I know I spent money on that furniture, and it's a waste to just like throw it out, but I don't really have another choice. Oh, guess that's just how it goes sometimes. Some things are destined to be lost. I've had horrible cold all week. My lungs are full of phlegm and I can't stop coughing. Well, it's a good thing that you know a lot about lungs so you can fix it. And if you stay sick, that is obviously a skill issue. Speaking of which, Rowan, how about you hit us with a lung fact while we're at it, Mr. Lung Boy? Look! You hit us with a lung fact and I'll hit us with I don't know, what's my chemistry fact? That's clearly my specialty. Love chemistry. God, it's so nice having like an actual weapon now. I can actually like fight these people. Ooh, get a brutality ranged weapon. Ranged option acquired. Good to always have a ranged option along with your melee option, just because, I mean, obviously it's more versatility, and you can throw the ranged option in before going with your melee combo. So I'd highly recommend it. Either a melee weapon and a shield, or a ranged weapon and a melee weapon are two very, very strong combinations. So I don't know, I still struggle with using a shield in this game, despite the fact that I've now beaten it officially, by the way. True ending. We did it. So that was off screen. We'll have to do that on early time, which hopefully won't take too long, because I am an Apex Predator and will never lose. So it'll only take 5 runs to do it, which is kind of crazy to think about. You can try to sell it, but that's hard too. I guarantee no one would pay for it. They're kind of garbage already. Like, they're already dented up and kind of fucked up. I mean, that's why I bought them, right? It makes them cheaper. Viscous substance oozing out of the body and across the floor, like a snail's trail. The trail leads to this hole. I don't know what it is, and I don't really want to know. Yeah, the furniture I have, it's just garbage. There's no way anyone would ever buy it. It would be a waste of time. I think it goes straight in the dumpster before I leave. So, I don't know. We'll see what the future had for us. No point speculating right now, I suppose. New cat. New cat just dropped. 2. Aside from that, I have... what else have I been up to? I haven't really... Honestly, all I've done this fucking week is play, play Dead Cells. Oh, I played the U4 too, but that's a boring one, and I'm sure no one really wants to hear about that. Die. So yeah, I've mostly just been grinding out Dead Cells. This game is very fun. I would highly recommend everyone in chat get it. It's extremely cheap and well worth the money. If you're willing to put in the persistence to stick with it. I get that, hey, it's not everyone's game. And I don't expect you to like everything I like, except actually I do. Please like everything I like, and always praise me for liking the correct things. Thank you. God, it's so weird playing without all the runes. You'll see them eventually. What else are we up to? Oh! Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about, if you've been keeping up with the little Blooniverse stories, which I'm sure not everyone has, but obviously I have because they're my stories. I have, been thinking more about Viviana, and I think she's starting to shape up into a decent character. I think both... Oh. Alright. When mechanically ventilating a patient, we have to keep close eye on both their oxygen levels and CO2 levels. They're also managed in different ways as well. If we need to improve a patient's oxygen, we can increase F1O2 percentage of oxygen in the air mix, or PEEP, peak end expiratory pressure. It's how much air pressure is kept in their lungs, aka how open we keep them. For CO2, we can either increase their tidal volume, or how big a breath they take, or how often they breathe. I'm gonna fucking increase how often you breathe, Rowan. Get ready for it. Pure Nail. I don't fire Pure Nail. Fuck it. Fucking Hollow Knight stands. Get BTFO. Your weapon sucks. I guess you are a paragon of good taste, Blue. Thank you. Literally all of my opinions are correct, and if you disagree with one of my opinions, you are factually wrong. Thanks for noticing, Green Arc. Let's say, oh yeah, I guess I owe Rowan a chemistry fact then. What can I do for food? What chemistry facts do I know? Did you know that water is one of extremely few compounds that actually expands when they freeze? That means that because water expands when it freezes, it floats on top of liquid water. And therefore, when something freezes, the water comes up, the frozen water, the ice, comes up to the top of the, like, lake or whatever. That is, therefore there's still, like, liquid water under the layer of ice, you know, with, like, ice rings or ponds or whatever. And, you know, obviously allows fish to live, because if the lake froze solid, all the fish would die in the winter. But that's actually uncommon. Most elements get denser as they get colder. So if you had, like, a lake of, I don't know, like, liquid methane instead, the water on top would freeze, and then... I'll take the Blood Sword. Blood Sword works well with throwing knives because they both do bleeding, and bleed is good. Yeah. So if you had a lake made of liquid methane, the top layer, when it gets cold, would freeze, and then sink to the bottom, and eventually it would freeze solid, which would kill all the fish inside. RIP. Hence why, yeah, backpack. Acquired backpack. Put your blue in your backpack, please. Please acquire blue and place in backpack. What causes this? Is it water, polar, molecular structure? So lots of polar... hold on. I need to pick something. I can try Predator out. Yeah, try Predator. I don't use it very often. It's not necessarily the polar structure, it's the shape of the water molecule. If you've seen pictures of water, you'll notice it takes kind of like an L shape, where there's a big like bend in it. It goes hydrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, and those angles are bent. So when they start to freeze, all those hydrogen molecules want to group up with oxygen, and all the oxygen wants to group up with hydrogen, and that forms a unique crystal structure where there's big gaps in it, which lowers the density. But for most other compounds, like say liquid methane, they aren't really attracted to each other or shaped in any really notable way, so they just clump up and get as close together as possible when they're getting colder. So their heat correlates much more directly with brutality, what temperature they are. the polar interactions between the oxygen and hydrogen in liquid water is actually a lot of the reasons why we think it's so required for life, because it just allows for a lot of interactions. Basically, things dissolve in it extremely well. The way it freezes is extremely helpful. Stuff like that. Yeah, water's kind of interesting because we think of it as being so common and, you know, like the default liquid, but it's actually not. It's extremely uncommon from a universal perspective. Though there is a lot of it in the universe also. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed my chemistry fact. Yep. Brutality. Thank you. Get out of here, bitch. Oh, I forgot my cat. I didn't summon my cat. I hope he doesn't hate me now. She? Or he has cat. That's presumably an actual Castlevania character, so probably has a gimmick, but I don't know. Love the cat. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Nope, don't have ball run. Get away from me. Thank you. Thank you, Rowan. I'm glad you appreciate my fact. I've also been thinking about oh wait, they aren't gonna teleport after me. Yeah, as I was talking about, I've been thinking a lot about Monster Girls. Viviana, I think I'm mostly done with her introductory story. I got past the part I feel like nervous and embarrassed about, and I'm glad I did. Because, I don't know, I kind of like it. I'm kind of proud of it. Maple has a solid one too, if you've been paying attention to that one. That one, ah! My health! Ooh. Please! Oh. Let's sip. Sip time. I need to, it's hard to, I find when I'm playing by myself, what I tend to do and what I really need to stop doing is I'll let myself go to full low health and I'll go, oh, I don't want to waste the flash charge on healing because I could find food. Gotta break that habit. That's bad. The first step to winning a Dead Cells run is not dying. Thank you, Arca. Also, Rowan, say thank you to Arca too, because he complimented you as well. The first step in winning a Dead Cells run, or really doing anything generally, is to not fail. Your first step should be avoid Rule 1 is self-preservation in every situation. If you die, you can't do anything anymore. So you cannot take the risk. Even if you want to help, you can't risk your own life to do it, because then that's just not helping. You're just making the problem worse. And that's true for a lot of things, and that's true for Dead Cells. If you die, the run's over, and anything else doesn't, like that. Yeah, if you die like that, everything else doesn't matter anymore. So try to avoid dying. Also F. Oh yeah, the other two. So Vivi and Maple, I think, are mostly on the edge of done. I have a good idea for Keel, who is the third one. And we got one last cutie to finish off, which would Blue, who I still have to think about. Blue is obviously, like, the most well-defined, because I am... Oh, thank you for the key. Skill issue? It's not a skill issue, Rowan. Why would you be so mean to me? Die. Alright. Okay, yeah. Blue is the, I think, hardest one, just because, like, Blue is obviously the most well-defined, because they are me, but also at the same time, like, I hate to break it to you, but I don't really live in this fantasy world. Oh. Get fucked. I don't really live in this fantasy world, so it's weird to, like, kind of project myself into it, you know? So, I mean, it's also the character I play, so presumably their introduction is also the most important. I'll take that. Thank you. I think this is... Survival or brutality. I guess we can do survival. Survival ain't bad. Survival's what I beat the game with most of the time. Just because the extra health helps so much. Ooh. Sorry. I don't want to get hurt, hit, and lose the curse, so I have to focus a little when I have curse. I guess we're locked into survival now. Haunted Dolling needs to get out of it. That's what I got going on. Thank you for the infantry grenade. Alas, I've already chosen survival, but I appreciate the thought. Come on. One more enemy. No! That's my death noise. That's my death rattle. Let's change our outfit. Oh, hold on. I get the key first. Let's change things up a little. Let's get a new outfit. See previous comment. Rowan? Rowan, I am going to fucking ratio you. Oh, hey, it's the cutie. For the last time, my scissors are not to be made for cutting hair. Especially not those of some rotting zombie. Blah, blah, blah. You never let me do anything anyways. And, oh, newcomer. Nice to meet you. I'm the tailor's daughter. I myself am studying to become a hairdresser. I was studying before all my teachers died, at least. Yeah, let's talk about that. Who has to take care of his daughter when the school is closed? The education of the island is not what it once was. Hey, bomber. Classic. We beg you to help her work on her studies. Ask her, she might be able to comb your green thingy. Don't call it a green thingy. I have cute hair. It's my little white bow and gold hair. Yeah, I can help you find it and stuff. But I forbid from plunging my sewing scissors into that thing. Sick, Bobby Head. This is, if you don't know, there's a series of anime trailers for Dead Cells, which I would highly recommend watching, and this is the head he has in that version. New outfit. What do we got? Let's stick with... let's go with the Vetzel outfit. Sure. I like dark colors. There we go. Customized and ready to run. And I guess we'll take the bone again. As is the nature of things. And this time, I won't die to curse. Oh! Thank you. Yo, acrobatic hack. That's a good one. Don't die on the first level again. Get out with this blueprint, or I'm gonna call myself cringe. Oh. Get fucked. I don't need the rune again, right? I don't really remember how this game progresses. Normally you'd still be you wouldn't get out of boss cell 0 without all the runes, but I fucked up the progression a little by being such an apex predator and whatnot. Die? No! Now die. Thank you. Hit. What else I run into? Oh yeah. I've been trying to break the habit of going out to eat at brunch. Though it's hard, obviously, because my car is, as stated before, kind of needy, and I need to drive it regularly. So it's like, where am I driving if not to a place that sells breakfast? But I found in a local grocery store, I think it's in the ancient sewers. Is it? I'll head that way. Thank you, Rowan. I appreciate it. There is a teleport room past from the prisons, yeah. There is, but it's still a dilapidated arboretum, which is DLC content, and probably doesn't have unlocks. I feel uneasy when I'm next to this monolith. I should leave fast. Alright. Nope, he has the same dialogue. Hardlight Drifter Sword! Heyo! New weapon unlocked. I've never played Hardlight Drifter. Is that what the game called? I've still never played it. That doesn't change that much, I suppose. It's a cool weapon. I don't like a lot of the dual weapons in this game. Like the ones that take up 2 weapon slots. I just find it crushes down on variety a little bit too much for me. But I'm sure some people like them. Ooh! challenge rift here too. Don't throw. There's a lot of potential on this run. Hyper Life Drifter. Thank you. No! Why? Why am I like this? I'm just so used to dealing so much more damage to these things. Normally on the higher difficulties, you just one-shot those guys. Thank you. Thank you for the F. Yeah, I should check out Hyper Light Drifter. I've heard it's good, but I don't even know what it's about, to be honest. It could be about anything. You know what game, I've been having the urge to... Ow! Get parried. The urge to play through Danganronpa again. Specifically Danganronpa V3, which I think is easily, like, by far the best one. I don't really like... I always get surprised with Danganronpa. People are like, oh, Danganronpa 2 is my favorite one. I don't understand that opinion. I think Danganronpa 2 is easily the worst one, but I don't know. I'm not... You can like what you like if you know Danganronpa, nothing about Danganronpa. Just remember that it's okay, Blue. You will get the Acrobatic Pack one day. I miss it already. I wish I had Acrobatic Pack on this run. Imagine what I could do with that. Nothing, because this is survivability build, and that's a tactics mutation. But I could imagine taking it. Dang, yeah, Diamond Rumper. Dang Rompin. Dude Rumper. Yeah, you know what? That's what it is. It's Dude Rumper. I don't know if any of you in chat have played it. It's a pretty popular game, I guess. It's entirely likely. Ow! I could talk for fucking hours about my thoughts on Danganronpa, if you don't mind. No thanks. Downable Romness. Yeah, so Dude Romper is... I think the first one is a little bit weak in writing. There's a lot of... It's very, very anime tropey, which I don't like. But it has... Whoa, did you see that damage? But it has some nice mysteries and some nice story building. And then honestly, the ending fucking sucks. The ending kind of sucks ass, and it sucks because it carries through the whole series. Then Danganronpa 2, I kind of got the feeling that, like, they wrote all the characters, and a lot of them are still anime tropey, which I don't appreciate. But, like, they wrote all the characters to be, like, reasonable. Not reasonable, but, like, they're not murderers, like, open murderers. And then they caused the problem, I assume, with the writing, which is that, oh, no one wants to, like, kill each other anymore. Like, there's no reason in the story for anyone to kill each other, and they kind of had to fix that in the writing afterwards. At least that was my thoughts. That was... Ow, bitch. That was my thoughts when I played through the game. Also, I mean, anecdotes. Then Danganronpa V3 has, like, a solid plot. It has, like... It feels like it knows where it's going. A lot of the characters are really good. Tokichi Oma is literally the best character. Probably the best... is one of very rare smoochable males for me. He is my favorite Danganronpa character by far. Tokichi is best. I mainly know about DR from some awful debacle that happened with DR1 Let's Plays. I know nothing about it. I'm more than welcome to hear it if it's something that, you know, is okay to talk about. And then, oh yeah, Tia a while ago, who isn't here, I don't think, sadly, right now. But next time you see Tia, thank the butler for getting me 0 time dilemma, which I believe is a lot like Danganronpa, right? I need to play through that. The issue is, I really like the Danganronpa soundtrack, but I wouldn't, like, sit here and listen to it. And part of the reason why is that it's so, like, it's actually, like, so well written. Like, it gets apart, like, the tenseness and stuff so well. If I just listen to the soundtrack while I'm sitting here, like, I will stress out. Like, the music will actually cause me to freak out, which is good music design. It's hard to argue with that. However, makes it hard to listen to. You know what has a classic fucking banger soundtrack that you can just listen to, though? Old school RuneScape. That shit is lit. throw me in a sea shanty too, please. At all opportunities. Not going to promenade. I'm gonna go to the sewer. I used to play old school RuneScape. It was fun to go back through it, but no thanks. I'm good. Fun to go back through it, but it's still just like it's a different experience, and part of that is I think it comes up with World War. Hold on. Oh, what glorious figure! I hope they'll make statues of me someday. They already have, dumbass, in the boss tower. Ah, bitch. Thanks for the egg, though. Though I won't use it because I'm not tactics. Also, I don't like that power at all. So, you'll find that one out later. Yeah, so I think it's mainly an issue with MMOs, I think, which is you can't unlearn. I guess I could go back to that tonic. There's no reason not to. There's no way to unlearn how to play a game. And so the issue with... I'm going to talk about this from World of Warcraft, because this is where a lot of my thoughts on this come from a video essay by, what's his name? Folding Ideas, that's it. On why it's rude to suck at World of Warcraft. Check it out. I'm going to talk a little bit about my thoughts on it here, though. Hopefully, you shouldn't need to write a front set video to know what I'm talking about. But basically, when World of Warcraft first came out, nobody knew how to play the game. And it... Hold on. Yeah. Nobody knew how to play the game. Like, they didn't know... I love Folding Ideas, too. They're so good. I really like their... what is it? The NFT video. Like, that's fun. I rewatched that one all the time. So many... Have you seen the Twitter account, which is, it's a Twitter account that says, like, comment, or here I'm posting all of, NFT Bro W's, and it's just every few weeks he just goes, it'll happen someday, guys. There'll be a W for NFT Bros one day. That is the funniest shit ever. It's so true. I can't believe people got caught up in that so much. Empire Killer. Mythical weapon of the Belmont site. Ignore shields. Deal critical damage to burning enemies. Enemies killed by this weapon burn the ground underneath them. This is actually a weapon I straight up have never seen before. Yeah, I don't have it in my other save, because I've never been Dracula. Seems cool. What's that? Basically, back when DR was first getting into the public conscious, there was a guy doing a let's play of it on slaying awful forms. Now, at the time, the forms would cycle between being readable without an account and requiring you to log in to view. And when low tax, the site owners saw how much traffic the LP was getting, he decided to paywall the forums. Tumblr got mad about this and didn't want to pay, so he started sharing accounts to try and get around this. Only they didn't understand the posting culture at something awful. They didn't understand the posting culture at something awful and would constantly out themselves and get their accounts banned. And because it was in vogue at the time, it started a website war between the two. Oh god, website wars. I remember those days. Remember back when the internet wasn't just 5 different websites? Those were the good old days. At least you can find shit on the internet now. Sure, we can take yellow. Whatever, I got nothing better to take. Yellow is, a little tip for you pro Dead Cells players. Yellow is just not very good. There's a mutation in this game that basically does the same thing, except it doesn't require a whole mutation slot for the entire run. So I'd recommend that one instead once you get it. Ooh, wait, it spreads what? Fire oil? Ooh, burning oil. Neat. Get fucked. No, you can't. Google made sure we can't find shit. True! I remember back in the old days of the internet when people were talking about Google and how, like, the only way to get any search traffic on your website was to make sure that your tags aligned with Google's algorithm. Now that's not even true. Like, if you want visibility on your website, there's one option, and that is to pay Google to put your website up. Like, that's it. That's your only choice now. Which is, ooh, sure sad. I think about all the restaurants on Google Maps, which get, like, they get one 1-star review and it drops their rating, because they're like a small restaurant and they only have few reviews, it drops their rating from like 4.6 down to like 2.4, and then nobody will ever go to a 2.4 rated restaurant. So it'll just damn the establishment forever if that happens. Which is kind of unfun to think about, and also a little bit scary, and also I wish Google didn't, like, control the entire internet, but here we are, I guess. I can't really do anything about it. And I imagine who's the CEO's name? Susan? Susan herself probably doesn't watch this Let's Play and probably doesn't care for my feedback at all. This way. I don't even... Well, I have a YouTube account, obviously. I have a personal YouTube account, in fact. Obviously. I'm sure you expected that. And I've actually been working on a little side project, just for a little bit of fun. I've been making like important videos? I've been making my own version of that. And the only issue is, like, I'd love to share it. Like, I'm sure people would like to see it, like, even if they don't really care. You know, like, there's no fun getting it out there. It's just a little mini playlist, whatever. I don't have, like, a FairyBluescreen channel yet. I need to set one up, I guess, especially if I plan on... Nah, Susan is YouTube. Oh, she is? Okay, sick. Yeah, Susan, if you're watching right now, please, make YouTube better. I don't have any other insight other than that. Just do it. Just make the site better. You know how, like, you're, like, contractually obligated to try and make the company money? Just, like, don't do that instead. I'll take legendary lightning bolts. Legendary weapons work with any build, so I highly recommend using them whenever you find them. Unless, you know, for whatever reason you just can't. Yeah, Susan, please just go against your economic incentives and just make YouTube better, please. I'd really appreciate it. I think people have been too harsh on YouTube. That's my hot take. Like, I think people are way too mean to YouTube. Take, for example, a while ago, you used to be able to, like, almost completely customize your YouTube channel, and then they took it away, and people got real mad at that. But, like, at the end of the day, we're in the future now where you still don't have that ability, and people aren't like, God, I wish I had customized my YouTube channel. Like, nah, they were right. All these YouTube channels should probably share the same aesthetic. He had a point, or they had a point. And I think there's a lot of decisions for YouTube like this where they come up with the change, and the people go, no, don't change anything. And then the change goes, and they're like, well, alright, you pass this time, YouTube. I also think, like, he'll talk about advertisers on YouTube and about how, like, advertisers don't have to follow the same rules as content creators. But, like, yeah, obviously, the ads are paying YouTube to show on their platform, and the creators are taking money on YouTube to put videos up. So, of course, they have two different sets of rules. Like, that's not YouTube's problem. That's just the economics of the situation. That's the inevitable conclusion of having a company who's trying to make money through ads in this way. I don't think it's YouTube's fault that they exist as a corporation. Hot take, I know. Crazy. Crazy blue views. Greed shield. I'll take that. I need a new shield. Thank you. What was I talking about before I went on the YouTube rant? Danganronpa? Something about Danganronpa? Oh, yeah, Tia Butler. Make sure you say thanks to the butler for me. He bought me Zero Time Dilemma, which is, I think, a lot like Danganronpa. I haven't played it yet. I need to get around to it. I might. Just because I have this... No, thank you. Just because I have this Danganronpa. That's the sequel to 999? I don't get it, no. Please explain the joke. Urgh. Eat shit. I want my room! Well, sucks to be you, I guess. I wonder who that guy is. I wonder if he's important to the lore. One issues I have with the Dead Cells lore is that there's a lot of characters like that who show up to be like, I want my rune. You have to go get the rune. And then they once you get the rune, they stop doing something, but they keep their lore room there forever. So, like, even in my highest level save, that crate is still there, and I can walk up to it, and the guy's like, fuck you, and I say, fuck you back. And that's just all that lore room does, which I find very funny. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. It was, can't forget how to play old school RuneScape. So, when I went back to play old school RuneScape, the issue with it was that a lot of the actions you take do not really have the same. This tile was cleared out very roughly. It doesn't look too solid. Nope. Dusty old bag that someone left here a long time ago. Ooh, it has medpack in it. This hole in the wall is extremely small. Maybe for a child? That's my hole. It's not a joke. 99 was a VN novel / game about a bunch of people trapped in a weird facility and they have to solve puzzles. They all have a watch with a number on it. You have to use the watches to add up to the right number on the door to pass through. Ah. You know what? It might actually be related to that. Can't go that way. I think that's everything I can do in this level for now. Yeah, Zero Time Dilemma may very well be related to that in some way. I'm excited to try it though. I really like Danganronpa, but it's not really a stream game, especially like in the first game. I don't know if there's voice acting at all times, but in Danganronpa V3, the best one, there is basically dialogue, like voice acting at all times. So there'd be nothing for me to say. Oh, I can't get to the ancient sewers. Ramparts it is. Oh yeah. Get old school RuneScape. Basically, with old school RuneScape, like, you can do the math and you can find out that a lot of the ways to play the game are literally just, like, strictly better than other ways. And not in, like, fun ways either. The best way to play the game is to make as much money as possible. And if you're doing something that isn't making you money, like, there's no point. And it kind of, like, ruins the taste for the game. Ruins the game a little for me, just because, obviously, like, you know, I don't want to be forced to do that. Just give me more mutations, I think. Frostbite is solid. Doesn't kill me is okay. Full resistance sucks. Just give me Frostbite. Enemies suffer 80 DPS per stack of slow blight on them. Frozen targets count as having mass stacks for this effect. Which is like, okay. It comes from the Folding Ideas video talking about it. He went for World of Warcraft. And even then, like, the thing with that is, like, back when World of Warcraft first came out, people didn't know how to play the game. So, like, they didn't know what you'd have to do to maximize DPS or whatever. So you could run around the game doing whatever. And basically, people can say, oh, you're playing the game wrong, stop doing that. But then, mods came out and people started doing calculations and stuff. And people could tell literally exactly how much, like, you were contributing to, like, a boss or whatever in the form of damage. And the less damage or whatever they're providing, they're literally costing you money if they're in the raid with you or whatever. And so, it suddenly became more really free-form with World of Warcraft Classic, suddenly became very rigid. You just have to do what the best option is, or else people will get mad at you. Now that World of Warcraft Classic relaunched, you can't go back. You can't go back to not knowing how the game works. Wow, that's a lot of food. You can't go back to not knowing how the game works. So, even though, like, it's the same game, you're still forced to play it differently because, like, you know already that if I want to deal the most damage, I must do this. You can never put that genie back in the bottle. I double checked the bio now. Room progression requires you to not go to the sewers and go to the promenade instead. Thank you, Rowan. I appreciate it. I guess we won't be progressing this time. Next time, maybe. Once we're on, well, after I clearly win this run, which I will, because I've never lost a run on stream. we'll make sure to head that way. I appreciate the help, Rowan. Probably the reason that actually drew me to streaming and why I've like fantasized about doing it for a while is I kind of like that. I know like backfeeding is something that upsets a lot of streamers, but I actually kind of like it. I kind of like people giving me little tips and advice. Though, to be fair, I also know the other side of it, which is people who think they are giving tips and advice, but actually aren't saying anything helpful or things that I already know. And there's that other side to it. But for right now, continue being helpful. I'm more than happy to hear about any secrets you know. Oh, speaking of secrets, that reminds me. Up, down, left, right, A, B? No. What's the Konami code? Does anyone know the Konami code? There's a secret if you enter the Konami code in this game. Ooh. More challenge rifts. Hey! Fucking damp in here, man. Like, my room is so moist. It's all the humidity in here. I live real close to a lake, which is... So it's just damp all the time. No other way to put it. So I don't mind it. More water means more rain, and I like the rain. So it's a trade-off I can live with. Also, it helps keep the temperature temperate, which is also appreciated. Damn it. This is gonna be hard for that wall run. There we go. Oh, need to do it again. Okay, sick. Obstacle pass. Ah! We're good. 8822. Wait, what? What do you mean 8822? Up, down, left, right, BA. Down, left, right, BA. Nope. I don't know where I have to do it. May I have to do it on the title screen? I've been trying to figure it out on my personal save too, but I couldn't get it to work in that one either. Look at your numb keypad. I don't have a numb pad, dummy. I've got a 10 keyless keyboard. So that one won't work. Skill issue. Not a skill issue. You're the skill issue. What you got for me, homie? Call me Marge, because I love my homies. Nah, kind of good. Let's just get out of here. Come on. What else I got here? Oh, yeah. Look at my notes. Favorite board game? Ooh, that's a good note. I'll talk about that one. How's everyone in chat like board games? I love board games a lot. I don't know what the magic in board games. Maybe it's just playing with something physical, but I'm a real fan of physical board games. If I had to say what my favorite board game is, it would be... You know, it's definitely Red Dragon. For sure. That game's pretty fun. But I also like, there's a board game called Century. I don't know if you ever heard about it. It's about trading... I think it was originally about trading spices between continents, but they did like a rebranding of it, so it's about building golems instead. And I really like it. I just think it has a really good gameplay loop. It's like a deck builder, but it's got a little bit more to it than that, which I appreciate. And there's 3 different, like, versions of the game, and you can stick them together to make, like, an Uber version of the game. I'm excited to try that. I've never actually done it before, though. I wish I'd have the opportunity to do it, but I guess you need a friend group who's willing to stick through and play some of the games first, right? I actually, sadly, have barely played board games just because I don't really know anyone around Sarnia. Sad. What a shocker. How dare you? I can't believe you would do this to me, Rowan. You know, I trusted you. What other board games do I have? I have a lot of board games. I have like a closet where I keep all my board games, and oh yeah, there's a little in that closet with all my board games. There's also like a bag, it's a garbage bag that I stuck all my stuffed animals in before I moved. Ooh, 15. Thank you. I put all my stuff, like, not animals, but like plushies and stuff in before I moved. And then when I came here, I just never saw a reason to unpackage them. So they're still actually, like, in the bag. They have been for like a year. I feel bad for them, but at the same time, I just don't know what to do with them. Especially if I'm planning to move again soon, I don't want to have to take them out of the trash bag and then stuff them back in the trash bag. That feels worse somehow. But I feel like I'm betraying the little guy's trust. They can wait a little bit longer. I just hope they'll be okay. Blackbridge! Ayo, that's a boss fight. Additionally, I've actually put up most of them now, but when I moved I also took like a bunch of knickknacks and stuff. And one of my favorite ones that I have, is, I'm sure I've told this story before, but whatever. When I went to... Cringe. I took the leap of faith. I had to try, chat. Yeah, when I went to Japan, I played in arcades like a fuck ton, and I never won until the final game when I found the final day when I found a game I could win over and over reliably, and I got so much stuff. And I really appreciate them. They're high quality things I got. They're like figurines and stuff. I appreciate them. But also, like, I want to keep them around purely because they're important to me, you know? Like, I got them from a trip, right? But they're also, hold on one second. My iced coffee is warm. Yeah. They're important to me, but also I mean, they're a little weird. They're, you know, half-naked women in seductive poses and stuff. And I put them up on my windowsill, and every night I think, if my neighbor looks over, I wonder if they can totally just, like, see my anime girl projected up on the mirror. I always, I want lightning bolt or gold digger. Gold digger, hits cause their target to drop 10 gold. Inflict critical damage if you have more than 12,000 gold. I'll keep lightning bolt. Lightning bolt is legendary, so I'll keep it. I also think about, like, I know windows, because, so, I've never had the urge to look into someone else's window and be like, what do I want to finish with? Let's just give me frostbite. Nah, crits. I've never looked in someone's window and be like, oh man, I wonder what those guys are doing in there. I can totally tell what they're doing. But when I'm in my room and I'm in front of my window, all I can always think about is, can people see what I'm doing, like, projected up on my window to see? Like, especially when it's dark and it's bright in my room and dark outside. I wonder if people can just see me and think I'm weird and gross. But it's probably a lot less likely than you think that people would ever do that, right? Get fucked, also. Hold on, I want to do this flawless. I'm gonna focus low attack. Please back away from me. Oh, there we go. That'll do it. Hey, flawless! Exclamation mark blue pass chat, please. Yep, I'm super conscious about what people can see through my windows. Yeah, I think it's an easy thought to have, but at the same time, I think it's also completely unfounded. I don't know if I've ever seen, like, any case, ever, of someone looking through a window and seeing what the person inside is doing. I don't think it'd be that easy, either. You'd have to get really close to the window. In order to see through a window, it'd have to be brighter on the other side than on your side. Ooh, a legendary leg hugger. Don't mind if I do. Pet acquired. Like, to see through a window, it has to be brighter on the other side than on your side. And it's normally, especially when people are out and looking through their window, it's normally brighter on the outside than on the inside. So you shouldn't really be able to ever see into anyone's house easily. You'd just be able to see the bright lights. But, I don't know. I understand the worry. I just hope no one can see it. Not Fractured Shrine. I wanna try and beat the Hand of the King. So, Stilt Village it is! Oh, I should probably, drop this key off at the whatever. It's a DLC thing for the invested shipwreck, and it'll make more sense later. Up! You don't scare me. Get out of here. I was looking more into the, I was looking more into the Dead Cells lore, so I actually get a little bit more what's happening lore-wise in this game. I'm not actually super familiar with it, but I just watched a little quick recap. For a while, you start to like rummaging around in other people's things. Great way to save money. So true! Get that. Citizen left a message here. Malaise, the plague, the gloom, the green poison. You're wasting your time putting names on this curse. Save your soul instead! Now you should... I can't save my soul. I've already given it to a niece. It's hard, sadly. But I appreciate the thought. Yeah, I don't really know... I don't really know a lot of the in-depth lore of this game, so I'm kind of excited to, hopefully... Oh, I forgot to go back and sell that food. But 600 gold. Worth it. I'm so excited to experience and share the learning experience with you, and hopefully we can put together some, decent idea of what's going on. You can actually double up on Lake Huggers, which is fun. Sadly, I'm not a brutality build. Grenade. Get fucked. Yeah, and hopefully as we get through these bounds, stuff will start to come together, and as I don't need food on this difficulty. And as I grab to understand too, I'll start... No teleporters available! I guess I'll share it with you. So, let's get all the bounds unlocked first. There is a secret, but I think it might require a wall run? Definitely requires a wall run. Oh, I tried to get to it before. Yeah, I just can't. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about that. Get fucked. I hate these pirate captains. They are a menace. Those pirate captains are probably one of the most hated enemies in the entire game if you ask a lot of people. Ooh. Get fucked. What's I got here? Eating habits. Hey, I need to, so I like to, thinking. I like to, generally, I definitely don't eat 3 meals a day. I can't, breakfast is a scam, and I won't stand for it. Breakfast is a scam by Big Breakfast to sell more breakfast. I won't have it. So most of the time, I have only 2 meals a day. Even then, that's not really true. I tend to have just 1 big meal a day, around lunch. And then, although I have, like, kind of a supper thing, it's never like a big supper. It's mostly stuff like, salad wraps. This fairy lives on salad wraps. I fucking love salad wraps. They're easy to make, they taste good. 100% yeah. I also like to get them from the grocery store when they have them, because they're also really good. Ow! But yeah, I only eat, like, basically once a day. And I just think it's the optimal way of doing it. Like, it's so ingrained in me at this point that, like, it's hard for me to even imagine the alternative. Like, when you eat 3 meals a day, like, I just, it's hard to even, like, comprehend being hungry that often, you know? I get that they're eating... God damn, that is not a good position to be in. Just die. Thank you. Ooh. Curse. Don't die. Please. Thank you. Ooh. I just don't comprehend how someone can be hungry for a full meal 3 times a day. Maybe it's just because they eat smaller meals or whatever. Maybe they're more active than me. Just can't do it. And that's probably something I'm going to carry with me my entire life, just because I've learned to do it now, you know? What kind of salad wraps do you recommend? I mean, chicken Caesar wraps are, of course, the classic, so I probably wouldn't... No, that's not a hole you can roll through! No! Oh. It's okay. I guess we're going the other way this time. Don't go through the sewers. Chicken... Oh, thank you for my key. Appreciated. Just get bored. Yeah, chicken sod wraps, or chicken stew sod wraps are easily my favorite, I think, though. I'll gladly take that. Though I probably wouldn't bother with the chicken at home. The meat is just too much of a hassle at home, honestly. But when I'm at home, I just do the Caesar wrap. I don't bother with the what's it called? Nope. Thought process gone. Chicken. Yeah, I don't bother with the meat at home at all. I just can't be bothered. It takes a long time to cook and it goes bad fast. Man, not my thing. Just a salad wrap or a Caesar salad wrap. At the grocery store, there was actually another one I was looking at, like different kind of salad wrap that I've started eating, and it's turkey almond wrap is what they call it, and I really like it just because. Need more damage, man. Ooh, acrobatic pack. Hey, remember when I got that one? There's turkey almond wrap that I've seen at the store, and at first I didn't like it, but I came to like it. Ooh, cozy spot. I could sit for a moment. I think I slipped a little. Wait, that wasn't there before. King's Scepter. I'm not taking it this one because survivability, but I appreciate the effort. Let's do that next time. Yeah, turkey almond wrap. That's what I saw in the store. And it was weird the first time I had it. It has, like, at least the one in the store had, like, actual, thank you, actual almonds, like, like, whole almonds, like, in the wrap. And it was weird at first, but you know what? As I got to trying it, it's pretty good. They actually fit in there really well. So that's my recommendation. If you see a turkey... Shovel Knight, I know! There was even a shovel in the wall. Oh yeah, that's obvious now that I think about it. What an obvious reference. I don't know why I didn't put that together. Oh. I'd recommend turkey almond wrap if you see one. That's the moral of the story. Go with that. I don't want that. Not survivability. I never liked... Can I say some heresy here? I didn't like Shovel Knight. I didn't think it was that great. I know, unpopular opinion. I didn't like the game. I thought it was weird and controlled strangely, and I didn't really like the progression and stuff. I also didn't really like the way money worked. It felt like they ripped the money mechanic straight out of Dark Souls and then didn't really consider it too deeply past that. I don't know what was really added to the game by you dropping all your money and being able to, like, destroy checkpoints and stuff. But I don't know. Oh well, I'm sure most people are happy playing with the game, and I wouldn't want to take away that joy from people. Huh. Damn. Ow. Fuck off. I wish it dealt more damage. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? I remember when I first got my 3DS and on the Nintendo 3DS eShop, there was a game I played there. It was like 1001 Spikes. Was that what it's called? 101? I don't know, something like that. I don't have points to the story. I just started thinking about that game. There's a lot of games like that. A lot of games where I played them like in the moment, it's like, wow, this is a really cool game. I really enjoy it. And now I just never think about them ever again because they've just been replaced in my mind. Why would I play 1001 Spikes when I could play Spelunky too? And to that end, I don't really like Spelunky too either. I know, sue me. I'm liking oh, this is just a hot take stream, isn't it? I'm like in... I watched a lot of people playing Spelunky when it came out. I thought it was very good to watch, but I just didn't like playing it at all. I found it, like, my issue with it was I didn't like going through the game and then just, like, dying in one attack right at the end of the game. That was my thought about it. I wish you had a lot more survivability in that game. I'll take, speed and survivability. I'll take necromancy. And Solar Flask discharge. Don't need it. So I think in this level I need 3 rose keys, correct? I think I don't know if I need all 3 of them, but I definitely need a couple of them. Actually, I definitely need all 3. Oh wait, I don't have the ground pound. I can't get them all. Well, we'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure out along the way. Maybe the real ground pound ring was the friends we made along the way. Also, thick, challenge drift, let's go! Let's fucking go! Board game, do you have weather game more? Hold on. Oh, so I talked about last time, you know those, I don't know if anyone has ever seen them, but I definitely have, so I'm going to talk about them. There's this series of, I guess they're TikToks. I don't actually watch TikTok, but sometimes TikToks get so popular they, like, reach containment and get spread on all the other websites. And that's when I hear about them. There's this one about Costco guys who, like, go to Costco and, like, are like, oh, we're Costco guys. Of course I got my Parmesan chicken bake before I left. And I always watch, whenever I see content like that, I always have the thought in the back of my mind, which is, are these guys who just enjoy Costco, which is possible, or are these guys who have been paid by Costco and are lying to you for advertising, right? Like, it sure is awfully convenient that this popular TikTok involves Costco's crazy cheap prices, right? The real ground pounder was the moms we lusted over along the way. Wow, MILF Hunter spotted. I never thought that of you, I never thought I'd see that side of you, Rowan. Come on. This guy's gonna... Okay, this is a rough situation. Please just die, you stupid fucking test dummy. There we go. Eat shit. Get out, skilled. Ooh! Blueprint! Phaser! Thank you! Appreciated. I like what... sure, whatever. I like watching Blue Archive content. Has a lot of pretty women. And I appreciate that. I think they have a lot of good design and stuff going on. But it's just one of those games, and I really hate when games do this, because it just, like, taints the whole game. And it's surprisingly common, too. When they're like, oh, hey, here is your game. Here's all your romantic options. Most of them are adult. But for some reason, we've also stuck in, like, a few 11-year-olds in this romantic simulator. Why? I don't know. Just don't think about it. No, bad. Don't do that. I hate when games do that. Please don't. Nothing good. I was talking about... Also, they're all high school students. See, that's, like, another thing with it. Like, I don't mind the, like, setup that they're all high school students, that they're all, like, high school students. Not because, like, I don't mind their age, but because, like, you look at some of those characters and you tell me that those weren't drawn as adults. I fucking dare you. I don't mind if the characters are drawn as adults. I hate when they're children and they act like children and they are children and they look like children. That's when I'm not okay with it. I don't really mind. Especially, like, there's a lot of hate with, like, if, like, small women exist, and I think there was a news story a while ago. Rose key acquired. There was a news story a while ago about how, like, the world's smallest woman has, like, a boyfriend or whatever, in the comments, like, other people are like, oh, that boyfriend must be a pedophile. Why is he dating the world's smallest women? Because the world's smallest woman deserves love, too. She's an adult. She can make her own dating choices. Her size has very little to do with it. Almost nothing, in fact. There's like two sides to that problem, you know? But, I mean, don't draw porn of anime characters that are children. It's that simple. I don't know. Weird rant, I know. But, hey, it's on my mind for a long time. Get fucked, and get fucked. Faithful likeness of the king. The glory of our illustrious ruler. Someone added something underneath. We'll skin you alive. Brave and courageous message. I agree. Skin kings alive. Left a cow's head here. Whoever it was, he was a bit of an artist. He carefully traced the king's coat of arms on the animal's forehead. Neat. I hope someone carves a picture of me in some animal's forehead too. I think that'd be pretty cool if they... My main distaste with Blue Archive is with the fanbase and how they weaponize their lolicon. Oh yeah, I'm sure seen that one. YouTube has trying to, I don't know if you've noticed with the updates or whatever, if you've been paying attention, but YouTube has been trying to become like a meme sharing website like TikTok. Their shorts and stuff, and also if you like the ability you can post pictures and stuff now to YouTube. And my god, YouTube recommends some weird fucking shit if you let it. And I do not appreciate when I'm scrolling through my timeline and it's just like, meme, sexy child, meme, get out of here. Ooh, mimic. Oh, this fight is gonna take a long time. Look at my damage. Yeah, the shield too. Ah, bitch. Oh my god, I'm gonna die this fucking mimic. I can't damage him! Oh, this sucks. Does the shovel deal more damage? It might. Please. Oh god. No! Ah! Fuck that shield! Oh my god, this mimic! Please, I want to live. I deal no damage. No! Oh my god, I cannot fucking hit this mimic. He attacks faster than me, too. No! Jesus Christ. Like, I like the train brats from Blue Archive new event. I don't like all the comments that inevitably involve the crying emote, screaming ooh, and talking about corrective pregnancy. That is exactly the thoughts I had, Rowan. Like, oh my god. I kind of like their design, but please stop. Don't have sex with the children, please. The internet was a mistake. Ultron was right. Humanity needs to be purged. Only the fairies should remain. No. Are you ready for the fairies' take on common human foods? Human foods are way too sweet. I don't appreciate the amount of sugar that humans just like stick in their food at all times. I just don't feel damage. Y'all need to take care of that. Sugar ain't the end all and be all. I was looking at that can of coffee I was talking about earlier, and it has 100 grams of sugar in it, and I was like, oh, that's respectable. 100 grams of sugar. Apparently, the daily allowance of sugar, or 10 grams of sugar. And apparently, like, the daily recommended income for sugar is, like, only 100 grams. I doubt, like, anyone living in America or Canada consumes less than that amount of sugar. I would be so shocked. Like, you would have to be trying real hard to do that. Even in, like, natural foods, like apples and stuff. Of course, there's a ton of sugar in it. Like, that's, like, literally the whole point. Sugar is the part that's the food. I don't know. I don't know much about nutrition, though. I don't trust sugar, though. I'll say that one. Sugar is bad for you for the most part. Avoid it as much as possible. I want those bear traps, by the way. Works well with Nutcracker. Sodium is the other huge issue. Oh, speaking of animals, natural fruit juices are scam. It's all apple juice. Even apple juice is a scam. They say, like, they don't add... The trick, if you want to make good-selling apple juice, is... take the apple juice, then take all the water out of it, so that you're concentrating all the sugar and stuff in it, and then sell that concentrated version. Because it'll have way more sugar content, and people will like it more. And you can still say it's healthy because it's fruit juice, even though fruit juice is bad for you, and there's no real mistake for it. It's flat soda. It's just as bad for you as Coke is. Hey, puppy. We did it. I'll move on to the water. I don't really like fruity juices. Even as a kid, I don't like them. I just don't like sugar for the most part. Even though... yeah, I don't really like sugar for the most part. I just find it's like... I just don't really appreciate the sweet taste. I know that's crazy. It's like against human nature, but it's just way too much. Ew. Die. Hopefully I can actually deal some fucking damage with this warhead. I don't know why my damage is so bad. I guess because all my equipment level is just super low. They mix that concentrated juice mixed so they can keep it sweet and still say no added sugar. I didn't know that. It's kind of neat. Well, I mean, it's not neat. Every product is like that. Have you... someone, there's an interesting perspective on that, though, which is, like, the fact that the... ow. The fact that the, food companies feel the need to, like, they aren't, like, they don't openly lie, but they trick you. It's like, it feels like a condemnation of the food system, like, here in North America. But it's not really. In fact, it's kind of the opposite. Like, the food companies feel the need to trick you because they don't think they can openly lie. And that's kind of, like, the main thing I want from... official food experts, right? Is ensuring that my food doesn't contain lies. Which, I mean, like, they contain untruth, but lies are way worse. I would hate to be like, oh yeah, I'll take some of this Tylenol. This bottle's cheaper, so I take that one. Oops, that bottle was cheaper because it has lead in it, and they didn't tell me, and now I have lead poisoning and I'm gonna die. Like, that's the real bad outcome. I'm happy for that much, at least. That's one of the few things, few laws that America still really has going for me. So, I'm glad to be in Canada. I think there's a few other neat places on Earth, but I'm happy to be a Canadian. I'm willing to stick this one out, even if Canada's going through a bit of a rough time right now, admittedly. No more fucking houses for sale in Canada. So sad. I knew I wasn't gonna own a house either way, I guess. Up. Hi. What's we got here? Collecting notes. Cleaning people. Oh yeah. So, in my apartment, I guess maybe this is true for all apartment complexes, but there is a There is a cleaning person that shows up, I think, about once a week to clean up the, like, common areas, like the hallways and stuff in the apartment. They always freak me out, though, because they're, like, fucking around in the hallway in ways other people don't, right? Like, they're standing in the hallway for long periods of time and messing around with things. So when I'm sitting here in my room and I start hearing people, like, fucking around outside, like, my brain just goes, warning, you should be prepared just in case someone tries to do anything. Even though I know no one's gonna try to do anything, obviously, why would they? Like, how would it even, I'll take that. How would it even benefit them? When I was moving in here, though, I was grabbing one of my cables, which I bought, and I realized I don't have, like, a way to table up the stairs. Like, I'm not strong enough to just, like, lift it up like that by myself. No thank you. No thank you on the lift crap. I wasn't strong enough to, like, lift it up the... Boop. Ow! God damn, I need to stop taking dumb hits. Like that, you know? We can do this. I'm not scared. Yeah, I couldn't lift the cable up myself, so I basically had to, like, drag it up the stairs. I live on the 3rd floor. And I noticed... Yes, thank you, E, thank you. I noticed I left, like, little marks in the stairwell when I did. I don't think... It was already, like, kind of run down the staircase, so obviously nobody even noticed. But, man, I was a little spooked after that one. I felt bad tonight. I doubt... Well, it's definitely not going to come out up now. It's months after the fact. Why would they even say anything about it? Like, what proof could they even present? Speaking of damaging my apartment, the little, like, flooring for my apartment isn't very high quality, and it started, like, coming apart in the bathroom and near where I set my chair. Ooh. And near where I set my chair. And I hope they don't give me any trouble about that either. Like, I know most apartment peoples are pretty greedy about... No, thank you. Pretty greedy about keeping security deposits and stuff. Like, it's just definitely not my fault. They, there we go. They're the one who chose to put in the shitty flooring that's not gonna stay, attached to the floor. It's not my fault, but I feel like I'm probably gonna have to end up paying for that anyways. Like how they're required. There, now it's back to where we were. This statue mean anything? I guess not. I don't want anything. Though, that gold digger is nice. But nah, I need to be able to deal damage. I need higher level equipment, first and foremost. Big ol' radish. You know, controversial take, I don't think a big old radish would heal 50% of my HP in real life. I think maybe it would heal 15%. Personal take. I'll take that grenade. Boop. Grenade fired. And brutality. Oh, this is Hotline Miami. Deep voice comes out of this strange contraption. Wrong number. Cool. Hey, this is the best weapon in the entire game. It's so hilariously broken. The baseball bat, you'll see why, I'm sure. Assuming I don't get hit for the next 10 enemies I kill, of course. But easier said than done. 3, 2, 1, grenade, go. Perfect. There we go. Curse lifted. We've done it. Yes. Huh. So the baseball bat does critical hits whenever something is like stunned or rooted, and so it's like a nightcracker, but because it's a brutality weapon, it deals so much damage. You can just watch this thing eviscerate people in front of you. Willpower. Thank you. Red acquired. Require additional red. Have you noticed how... Oh, lost it. Hold on. I need a second. 1 sec, please. Oh, that's better. I always forget to take a second to breathe while I'm streaming. I think I'm just worried about always having something to say, and I'm sure that's a skill that'll improve as I get more into it, but part of that is that I just, like, slowly fall behind on breathing, if that makes sense. Like, I take, like, 95% of the breath I would need, instead of 100%. What's up here? This is gonna be sewers, right? I'm not... I feel like progression would be through the sewers, but maybe not. Yeah, I need to, like, breathe more. Ooh, weapon. Weapon I'm not gonna use, but a weapon nonetheless. Need to, like, slow down, take deep breaths to make sure I don't, like, get that, it's kind of like this... I mean, like, you're all people. I assume you've been out of breath before in your life. I'm positive. I get that feeling while I'm streaming, and I need to, like, keep it away. I think that's the main thing keeping me away from longer streams right now. Staying calm, breathing properly, having stuff to talk about. I'm trying my hardest, okay? Yeah. Peril's Glyph. Peril's Glyph is not bad. I'll take it. It's a brutality skill. Well, it's attack, it's weapon, but right now it's a brutality weapon because it's colorless. And give me... Combo's just solid. I don't have very many mutations to work with right now. Work slow with the bat. I don't think... Oh. Oh, well, there's all the Gardener's Key stuff. What you guys been up to much? I've been, I saw it, sir. Some of you may have seen it in the chat. I started a EU4 multiplayer playthrough today, and I've been having a good time with it. I quite like that game. It is very dense, though. I can understand why people are intimidated by it. I think that's my favorite. Ooh, the melon. But also, ooh, it's something. More blueprints is more good. More blues. People only want one thing, and it's more blue. And I'm playing more EU4. I quite like that game. I know it's a lot dense. I notice a lot of people have, like, a preferred Paradox game that they like. I just think EU4 clicks with me the most, and I think part of the reason with is that it's the one where your country is most stable. It allows for slow growth, if that makes sense. Like, I like slow, reliable growth in games, slowly improving and increasing over time, which I guess is a goal of a lot of roguelikes, right? That you, over the course of a run, you slowly get more powerful and stuff. That's my favorite. I don't like in CK3, I guess? God, when I was a kid, it was CK2. Or, well, I mean, when I was a kid, also when I was an adult. It wasn't that long ago. Your realm is, like, a lot less stable. Vassals can, vassals will break free and stuff. Not a fan. But not so much a problem for me for. I played Victoria 3 also when it came out. I didn't find there was much to do in it yet, though. Maybe as DLCs come to expand it, there'll be more to do, but right now, no thanks. Right now, I don't know. I'm just not interested in it. I don't really like... Solaris is, I guess, the other big one. That's a space genocide simulator, which is a classic. Though again, not really my cup of tea. I found with Stellaris, the thing I didn't like about that is that everyone has the same start. There's like vassalization mechanics and stuff, but I just don't understand how it would come up in gameplay if everyone starts off the same. You know? Like, the only people I can vassalize are other players who have empires similar size to me, right? So maybe that's a fundamental misunderstanding of how the game works. I just like empires. Empires fun. Cool fun. Roguelike fun. Balatro fun. They should totally have a Dead Cells x Balatro crossover. I think it'd work really well. And also, I mean, like, Dead Cells had a lot of in-game crossovers. I think Hanging Chad would fit right at home in this game. Giving you, letting you re-trigger your other equipment sounds like a really fun idea. I like that idea. I'd mod it in if I knew how. I should, you know what I would really love to do if I could, like, learn how to do all this stuff? I would love to, make a skin for this game just to put Blue the Fairy in it. I think that's kind of cute. I wish I could play as Blue the Fairy in, like, every single game I play. Sadly, developers have not quite realized that I'm the optimal life form yet, so we're stuck here for now. But one day. I'm really, you know what a game I wish someone would make is, actually? I'm thinking about it for a while now. I want a game which is like a rogue, like, it's a roguelike, but rather than... hold on. What is this? This is Baseball Bat 1? I'll take the Blood Sword. It'll help. Thank you. Here's a fun one fact. Coughing up phlegm sucks. I don't know. In some ways it does. In some ways it's kind of relieving too, though, right? Like to like kind of push something out of yourself. If like it's obviously like a pure negative, but like it's relieving once you finally dealt with it, you know? Lets you appreciate the small things, like being able to breathe. Prisoner's stay was cut short. Say whether it's a man or a woman. Good. Progressive Dead Cells. You can't tell. Die. Thank you. It's like whenever like when you don't have a cold or whatever. I had COVID for a while too. I actually got it. When I got COVID, like, it is, like, the main thought I always had was, fuck, I wish I could just, like, breathe normally. Like, I take it so for granted, you know? When I can breathe, I don't think about it at all. I just breathe. By the way, you're now breathing manually, just so you know. Then, like, with COVID, and it's like, oh, you just can't fucking breathe now? Awful. Anytime you get sick, like, it sticks out so much. Hell, awful not being able to breathe. Is. Another thing I really appreciate about being a creature with hands is being able to just, like, scratch itches when they come up. Imagine being, like, a boar or something, and you don't have hands, but you still get itchy. Like, your butt still gets itchy. And you just can't do anything about it. What are you gonna do? You gonna reach back there and grab it? Nah, bruh. It's just gonna itch. You gotta find like a stick or something to rub yourself on. I would go crazy. I would not last long as a boar. Tactics, please. Careful. In. Up. Cool. I don't know if there was a point in me opening that door, but I certainly did it. Up, up. Alright. Anything down here? This way. Oh, is this progression? I bet this is it. Where does this go? Here. There it is. Cells. Can't complain, I guess. I'm gonna kill these cells, though. When I get sick, you know what really helps me out? Just having, like, a little bit of weed is, like, which is great. It doesn't, like, help with the symptoms, you know? But what it does do is it makes me care less about them. It helps me to relax and not think about the symptoms. Die. This is I remember hearing kind of story, so don't take my word on this. But I remember hearing that a lot of, like, scratching yourself, like when you get an itch and you really want to scratch it, a lot of what goes into that is just, like, your body wants autonomy, basically. Like, your body will freak out if it feels like it can't move or control itself effectively. And so, when you have an itch you really, really, really want to scratch... oh, I can go this way. There we go. New area. Ossuary. And there's an area you really want to scratch. It's your brain kind of testing to make sure that it can still keep control of itself. And then when it can't, because, you know, whatever, you can't scratch yourself, it gets so upset. And basically wants you to do, like, anything in your power to try and get that control back. Sure, it would be a nice feature to come up to turn off, you know? I'd really like to turn that feature off in the brain. I get why it's there, but I do not need it. Sure, I'll take Steam. Thank you. And keep working towards sure, Soldier's Resistance. I just want a lot of these vacations. Team, by the way, say I'm out loud. Its melee attack after using skill inflicts plus 402 damage. I want... Oh, I don't have open help yet. Open help. Try Predator again. Why not? And don't need this. Nope. Forgot what I was saying. Nope, absolutely no idea. Oh god, these guys. Oh, luckily I have a way. This is a new area to the stream, right? I guess it must be. Yo, this is the area with slimes in it. Or as the game calls them, corpse juice. Which is a funny name. Hey, my light cutter leveled up. Die. Yep. Ah. Yo! I'm good. What else have I been up to this week? I haven't been drawing, sadly. I did draw something. I drew a little picture of my little deer car Keel. It was very cute, but it looked really bad. I learned a lot while drawing it. There's a lot of... It looks like a boss fight. Yes. Fuck, I wish he wasn't so close to spikes. Thank you. There we go! Rune acquired! We've done it! We've made progress this stream! Rambling. This permanent rune lets you break certain floors. And a legendary throwing knife, which works well with the blood sword. Is there anything else in here? Nope, I guess not. Come on. There we go. Oh, cool. Permanent progress acquired. Yeah, I drew a little thing of Keel, my Dutar, but it looked really bad, and I know why it looked really bad, but there was no saving it. It was already too late. And I guess that's just the nature of things, right? Like, the only way you can know an idea doesn't work is to try it, and a lot of time once you've tried the idea, like, it's too late now. You can't fix it. You have to just start over again. Powerful grenade 4? No thanks. Don't want that either. Ooh, slime girl spawner. It's like, there's a game I played a while ago. It was an idle game. I'd highly recommend it if you're into idle games. It's called Magical Researcher. And one of the things I really liked about that game was when you like unlock something for a like future run, because it is an idle game and you can like prestige in it. There's a lot of talk about how Like, I figured out a better way to, like, build these sawmills, but, alas, it is too late at this point. I have already built the sawmills. I can't unbuild them and build them a different way now, right? Fine. And that's, so true for the nature of reality. There's another thing I think about with the, if you went back in time, could you, like, rebuild the modern world? Guess I know where I'm going, but I don't know exactly what solutions are the right ones. Like, I can't predict what problems I will come across. And even though I know, like, a lot of stuff about the modern world and what's possible, like, I don't know why we do things exactly the way we do. And there's probably good reasons for it, too. Next, progress is past the ancient sewers, which you should be able to reach with the ram room. Yes, I definitely can. That damaged me, you bitch. Whatever. I'm okay. I'm sure we'll find a little bit of food. Die. Die quickly. Die. What else I want? Oh, I need to try to... for those of you who aren't familiar with Ontario, I don't think there's any harm in saying I'm from Ontario. There's a big highway on it called the 401, and there's a message left in the storeroom. What? Soldiers leaving little notes for each other? Bodies are piling up endlessly. Burning them is no longer good enough. Some get back up. None of them manage to get their hands on weapons. We have to leave this island while we still can. Alright. So, yeah, the dead rise. Zombies. Zombie story. It's okay. I'm sure there's no one dead who would ever harm me. So that's pretty base. Oh! Damn it. Oh, I fucking hate those guys. That is not my popular opinion. Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog with an ass. What's that been up to? Tables are a treadmill problem. That's what my note says, so that's what... listen. I'm getting used to segues, alright? This is all the segue I got. Tables are a treadmill problem. So what I mean by that is, when you have a table, you are probably, likely, going to use the table by putting things on top of it. But when you put things on top of a table, it stops being useful as a table and starts being, you know, like a table with something on top of it that I can't use. So then when I have something else I want to put on a tabletop, I don't think, oh, I should take this other thing off the tabletop and put it on that. It's that I should get another surface to put this on. And if you let it, that, like, mindset will propagate forever. Like, it will never stop. You will never, ever have enough tables. Which is kind of... like, it's just kind of a different way to think about it, right? You know? Like, a lot of problems... like, it's not a very helpful solution, but it's easily the best one. The best way to solve a problem is to never have it in the first place. But, if that makes sense. Come on. Die. Ow. Once you've had the problem, it's able to, like, get its root in. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, problem is pervasive. It will never really truly be solved until the symptom is no longer there. Or not the symptom, the disease. The cause is no longer there. So when you take these problems that address the symptoms, it only makes the symptoms worse. You have to start... a pinch of prevention is worth a pound of cure, as they say. So I always... so the moral of this story is I don't have very many tables in my apartment. So, one thing I hate about my apartment, the one big, I'm happy with my apartment. I don't know that it's all like cheap furniture and stuff. Who cares? Whatever. The chairs all work the same. But the one thing I do wish this apartment had more of was kitchen counter space, because my god, it's especially annoying with dishes. And I have like a few dishes on the counter and nowhere to put them when they're clean. Because, yeah, like, just don't know where to put the clean dishes while they're drying. I wish I had... Actually, I guess the thing I wish I had was 2 sinks. I only have the one, like, I don't have the dual kitchen sink design. And that's just so annoying. It makes it so hard to, like, clean stuff, to, like, use the sink when I have soapy water in it, or whatever. You know what, that's the main change I'd make to my apartment, for sure. Please die. Thank you. I have ground slam room now. I can finally break through the wise. Finally! I'm waiting for that one. Up. And you. Thank you. Ooh. I guess it's pastry. It's red velvet cake. Would you know red velvet cake isn't actually a type of cake? Well, it is. But more accurately, it's not like a distinct type of cake. It's not a specific type of cake. The red velvet cake is just cake that is food dyed red. So it's literally, like, otherwise completely the same as other cake types. But, yeah, despite that, they do taste different, which is kind of neat. Like, that, just the red food coloring, like, the appearance of that redness is enough to change the taste of the food. And I suppose that's true of, like, mostly all foods. Different colors foods can be perceived tasting different, even though they just don't. Like, it's just a lie. It's a lie, as Tokichiyama would say. It's so easy to do. Like, it's crazy how... What is it? Like, susceptible to this kind of stuff the human brain is. Red things taste like red, you know? Oh, what do I want? I want more mutations. Fuck the weapons. Mutations first. I love... I'm gonna get back, but let's finish off resistance. Bully's resistance. Increase your health by plus 6.2%. And start working on... what doesn't kill me? Sure, why not? And I will take Frenzy for a little bit of healing. Teamwork, loyalty, infantry grenade. Yeah! Human mind is actually, like, crazy easy just to trick. Have you seen those videos of... They're a couple of researchers, and what they do is they go up to people, like, in a park who are, I mean, you know, agree to the experiment. But, they do that, and then they try to, friend? Leg hugger friend? Are you gonna help? Friend? No? Not feeling it? Okay, cool. Thank you. No, he's just happy how he is. I guess. Well, you do you. I can take care of it. You know what? Leg hugger buddy, you deserve the break. Nope! He decided to help! He appreciated my thoughtfulness and changed his mind. Yeah, the human mind is crazy susceptible. So, like, it's researchers going into a park and finding people to agree to the experiment. And what they do basically is they try really hard to convince the person that they have previously been in this park, and while they were in it, they went on a hot air balloon ride over the park, and it was like a childhood memory they had, and they were able to even though it makes no sense, they were able to convince like almost everyone who participated that it was true. Just through like you know, trying to get their family members to convince them it was true, or like fake photos and stuff like that. And after it happened, I mean, people basically straight up believed it was true. Like, I am pretty sure I've been on a hot air balloon above this park before, even though it's completely made up. It's extremely easy to plant false memories in other people's heads. That's because of, like, how memory works is, of course, complicated and not very simple. But for the most part, when you remember something, you don't, like, remember how it happened. Thank. You don't remember how it happened, like, exactly. You remember the last time you remembered about it. So if you think you remembered something, as far as your brain is concerned, that's as much as it needs. Like, if you think it's true, then your brain is convinced it is true. Your brain's job, for the most part, is not to, like, think critically about stuff. It's to come up with an explanation that works for you. Justify what is true through whatever means works. Run. It's just what it's just what it's made to do, and there's a lot of, like, interesting ways that comes across. Like, for example, your brain is two halves. There's two like hemispheres to your brain, and then a small bit of brain that connects them together. And you can, like, if what something happens, it used to be an epilepsy treatment, I think. Ow. You can't. Please die. You can get that connection between the two halves of the brain. Ooh, healing weapon. No thank you. I don't need it. It's just a little bit of extra risk I don't need. Plus I don't like the man. Blood sword fits with the build better. Yeah, so as, like, an epilepsy treatment, there's some people who have their two sides of their brain disconnected. And what'll actually happen is, because the two sides of the brain control different parts of the body, like one side of the brain controls one arm and one eye, and then the other one controls the other arm and eye and stuff. If you separate them like that, these two halves of your brain are actually, like, fully capable of disagreeing with each other, and can disagree on things like what clothes to wear while going outside, or you know, what object to pick up in, like, on, like, a table and stuff. And when that happens to people, like, who have their connection cut, they don't think, like, oh wow, that's crazy, like, one side of my brain disagreed with the other half. Ow! They think, wow, I must have, I wasn't thinking about it, but I guess I do want to wear this shirt outside. So I gotta start getting ready for work. Catch you later, Blue. Thank you, Rowan. I appreciate you came to the stream. I hope I did okay. I always appreciate the support, though. Need to become big Bluestream, or I'd like to. I'd like to become bigger. I think there's a lot of benefits that come with it. Big one, need the 50 head pats. Need 50 followers for head pats. Get on that. You did, and there are. Thank you. The command is an exclamation mark head pats, Rowan. Look down at the bottom center of the screen. It's exclamation mark blue pats. You have to get the command right or it won't do anything. But yes, thank you, Rowan. I appreciate you coming to the stream. I hope you have a good night. Or, I mean, you're going to work, right? So, I mean, I hope you have an okay night. Fuck, pirate captains are hard when you don't deal damage! We got the rune. That's what really matters. And every run we make it to the forge guy, our weapons get a little bit better, and the game becomes easier to complete. Besides, I'm more than happy to deal with the challenge. Thank you. Thank you very much, Rowan. I appreciate your sacrifice. Have a good day. Have a good night. anyone else even still here? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't change anything about this shit. I need to get on editing those old Dead Cell videos. I just haven't wanted to... So, like, an average stream, like, you know, it's... Well, in my schedule, I put that this stream lasts for 4 hours, but let's be real here, when I'm still learning and growing, it's more like 2 to 3 hours. Up! And, like, so if I want to edit the VOD, it will take definitely at least 2 to 3 hours. And that's been a bit of a time commitment I've been afraid of. But I should really get into it. The big reason I don't want to do it, I suppose, is that I just... Ow! I'm afraid to listen to my own voice. I know I probably sound like an idiot, and I probably, like, stammer and repeat myself a whole bunch. So, to be fair, that's also a better reason to edit it down, so you don't have to listen to this bullshit, you know? I actually can't get to the Ancient Sewers. So, I guess we'll try going that way. See no reason why not. Ow! God damn. I don't know why I'm taking so many hits. I guess because I'm focusing on also talking and failing to breathe, as mentioned earlier on stream. Yeah, once the edited down videos, I guess, won't have the problem of me rambling and losing track of what I'm saying and pausing for thought and stuff. So it'll make me seem better. So that is the good reason to edit it. But I just, please, I don't want to have to listen to my own voice for like 5 hours straight. Don't make me do it. Let me make me do it. I have to do it. I will do it. I can do it. I can learn to edit and I can learn to draw. And I think I'm already an okay writer. I'm sure my writing's not terrible. I don't think it's that bad. It's maybe dumb. Like, you might disagree with the themes and stuff in it, but I don't think it's poorly written. It's not like a child drawing. But my drawings are like a child drew it. But hey. That's how she goes. I've been told... Neat said I've edited some stuff for Neat before, so I guess nothing really ended up coming out of it. And she said I was okay at it. Maybe I shouldn't be so harsh on myself, but it doesn't really change anything right now. I still want to listen to my own voice. Oh man, I have to pee so bad. Oh, a grenade. Boom. Oh, you know what? Well, okay, if it comes up, we'll do it. There's a secret involving this faith blast. What you got? I'm good? Here now. I already have 3 seasons for it. Fuck it. I don't want it. I just don't like it. Fight me. Fight me. Everyone in chat, fight me right now. I'll take all of you on at once. I can take 5 guys at once. You mean in a fight, right, Blue? You mean in a fight, right? More brutality. Ooh. Hey, it's Rowan's favorite item. Meh. Meh, I'm good. I'm good with the dual blades. Sober and elegant low table. Is a note covered in words. Kill! 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 Not too diversified, but it keeps something to think about. I'm convinced. Yeah! I don't know what game this is a reference to. Really comfortable looking armchair. Makes you want to kick back, relax, and vibe to whoever's around you. If you have anything to recount, that is. Wooden desk. Probably belongs to someone important. An old journal is open on a page titled 0//null. Blah blah blah, amnesia, blah blah blah, secret program, time controlling drugs. When does this get interesting? Wait, what? I want to control time too? Well, there's someone on the island who already can control time. So why don't you learn from them, you fucking nerd? When Dead Cell DLC that allows you to control time like the Timekeeper does. When Timekeeper mode. Cat acquired. Lucky face blast. No face blast secret. Nope. Nope, I'm not going this way. I want to go to the ancient sewers. Or to the toxic sewers. I'll be right back. I need to take a quick break. Please, if you'll forgive me. Not that one. Not that one. That one. I'll be right back. Thank you. Alright, chat. I'm back. Let's do this. This is the run. I can feel it. This run, we're gonna... This run, I'm gonna say the word... juice. At least twice. That is my promise to you. That first time didn't count, by the way. So I'll have to say juice. That one did count, though. At least one more time this run. Otherwise, if I don't say it by the time I die... you reserve the right to kill me in real life. It's crazy, right? But hey, I mean, if you're up to try, I'd like to see you try it, fucker. Come at me. Although, the only good one I have... don't need it. Fuck the sewer away. This, I think, is probably gonna be the last one for the night. Still working on my stream endurance, but hey-oh, big progress. I'm able to do 2 hours or longer streams now without freaking out, thankfully. So that's a huge accomplishment as far as I'm concerned, and I think you should praise me for it. But if you don't, that's okay too. I don't need praise. I'm streaming for myself, and that's why I'm here. And that's what I have to remember. The things I'm doing for me. The stories or whatever, they're all for me, and they're on my time, and they're my personal projects. I think that's a big thing I need to keep in mind, just for my own sanity. Because otherwise I think I'll just stress out and become an anxious nightmare. I definitely can't, given how I've written Viviana, I definitely can't compromise on that one. I don't think that's the popular writing decision for her character, but that's what you get, fuckers. Ow! Die. Fucking fell. There's an option to make it so that you can't fall off platforms with the roll, but I don't like it. Just because I'd probably turn it on if I'd never played the game before, but I played with it on the entire time I played this game, so it's too late now. Or it's like, You always want to do, like, game bindings right at the start of the game, because otherwise you'll get muscle memories for the default bindings, and you won't want to change it. That's the issue I always have with... I have, like, I have a mouse with a bunch of buttons on it. I appreciate it a lot, but the only issue is, like, whenever I think, oh, I'd like to use my mouse to do this, like, the issue is, like, my muscle memory can't just swap over to it being on the mouse. And I don't know what I want bound to the mouse before I start playing. It's hard to set up that momentum. Ooh, that was a close one. Go. And go. Ah! Okay. Wow. Wow, that was exceptionally stupid. No, I didn't say juice! No! All my viewers are gonna run after me and kill me to death with baseball bats now! No! It's okay. One more run. I know I said this is my last run, but this is the last run. This is the last real run. Nutcracker. Survivability. Works for me. What you got? Not survival. Perish. Thank you. Ow! God damn, man. I'm so used to dealing more damage with the fucking starters. What you got? Yes! I can do that now! Ah, it's so helpful. Ooh. I believe with this game, like that exclamation mark that shows up above people's head, like that's when you should parry their attack. I believe. Where's the one? Over here. Thank you. Okay. But honestly, I'm not very good at parrying in this game. It's still a skill I need to learn. I got through most of Boss Bells 4 without like ever using a shield, really. So it is definitely helpful. And just because I didn't doesn't mean that you should. No! Fuck me! One more. One more. We can do this, chat. Juice. Say the safe word. Juice. Wonder how you get that. No, yeah. Key. Yeah. Key, got it. I really need to drop this thing off. It's not a great weapon. The tactics weapon. I don't feel like it's part of Sanders. I never really got to the point of them, but I'm sure they're useful. Yeah, good fuck. Get kicked, nerd. I believe you want to kick them into walls, right? I mean, you can just, like, kind of hound them up against the wall like that. The idea of them. Definitely. Tactics, please. And then, of course, if an enemy comes close, you can just kick them away, too. Well, not health. Real quick. What you got? I guess I'll skip that way. Challenge Rift. Yo, don't die like an idiot to this one. What you got? Survivability. Oh, tactics. Go. Up. Okay. Cool. Ah! Whatever, it's fine. Okay. We did it. We did it, chat. Easy. You can't keep getting away with it. What you got? Not much. Okay. That's better than enough too. Hoverfly loss. One of my notes is hoverfly loss. I know what those are. I just don't know how to segue to this stuff. I think that's something I need to work on in future streams. like, I have some stream notes that I'd like to talk about, but I just don't know how to segue into them. Like with hoverfly wasps, I find it really interesting. Like, so hoverfly wasps, I assume people don't know what they are. Why would you? I just brought this term up completely randomly. They're like they are a kind of insect that aren't poisonous, but do have bright colors that match with tick, ow, tick, ow. Please die. Thank you. They have colors to match with an actually poisonous species of bugs, but they don't get eaten. Which, I don't know, it's kind of like a neat survival mechanism. I really appreciate when stuff like that shows up in nature, like these cool ideas. Why? What was I saying? Nope, don't know. Don't know what my point was. Thanks, chat. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Die. 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 Kill, 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 murder, die. Everyone must die. Billions must suffer. Yeah. Oh, I know what I was thinking about. With the hoverfly wasp, it's easy to say, like, oh, the hoverfly wasp is trying to emulate this poisonous bug. But that's already, like, too much anthropomorphization to give to a bug. Like, the bug doesn't think it's doing anything. It's just existing. It has no comprehension that... Oh, this game. Ayo, laser glaive. It's a decent weapon. I'll take it over the smart sandals. Strange stone arch. I feel like it's talking to me. Stay alive! Yeah, don't sweat it. Ooh. Make a worm. Oh, I wish you'd fight that thing. That explains it. That's a cool thing. One of these guys. An ominous-looking statue. Its eye slowly pulses. Looks like a discharged weapon. Fortunately, this big dude is out of commission. Not so powerful now, huh? Give me that ukulele, please. His music was electric. Like, yeah, but yeah. The hoverfly wasp, like, doesn't have a concept of trying to do anything. As far as it knows, it just looks like what it does for whatever reason. That's just how it looks like. And same thing with, like, like, and then when things don't eat it, it's unable to put together, like, oh, this got... I didn't get eaten this time because I am emulating the design of a poisonous insect. Like, nope. Just, the only thing it comprehends is that it's, you know, there. That's the start of it, and that's the end of it. That's as far as the hoverfly wasp can comprehend. Stupid little fucking animals. Come on. Don't want to die to curse again. Not like this. But I really don't like this power. The reason I don't like it is because it just takes away your ability to roll or double jump, and I tend to just get fucking hit. Like, if I can't roll to dodge, I can't dodge anything. So I just get hit and die. I don't really know how they imagine you using this ability. With that said, like, it just seems completely pointless. So I suppose there are a few rough things in Dead Cells that just don't really vibe very well with any particular build, and then therefore just aren't as useful. Cool, a powerful grenade. Lovely. Don't need it. Thank you, though. New tactics abilities. Tactics is how I beat the game on most of my first runs. It's powerful early on, but it's just not as helpful later. Oh. Get fucked. Get chickened. Get chickened. Hashtag chicken challenge. Oh. Is that Where are the toxic sewers? Over there. I guess that's it. Time to leave. Let's blow this prison stand. Oh, I want water. There's a easy way, like, again, another one, like, oh, easy way to balance stuff with a string. Like, it's cool to talk about, but also, I don't really know what else to say about it. What do I want? What do I want? Finish acrobat, or finish this. What doesn't kill me? I have 2.1 HP, now preparing a melee attack. Not very useful, but I have it now. And then, acrobatic pack. We'll start working on it since this is actually a tactics run, then I could use it. Not right now, though. I'll have the second weapon for it. Give me crow's foot. Give me extra defense. And sure. Or is not to. I don't need the 1,400 gold from selling it. That won't help very much. Just eat food when you come across it. Good dad self-advice. Don't get too lost in the sauce of selling things. Oh. Nope. Okay. I need a bow so badly. I can't rely on the beginner's bow. It's fucking awful. I guess you can use it to, foil power to keep enemies away from you. I don't know. Just not my cup of tea. Useful for that. Ow, bitch. I don't appreciate that you hit me, sir. Now, I would like you to apologize. Ooh, challenge room. We're feasting good this time. And here, thank you. Challenge rift. Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm sure if you've been with me for a while now, you know I had a troublesome time at the company I originally moved out here for. It was a fucking bitch. There were a lot of red flags with that company, though, I mean, they did pay me, so can't complain too bad. That's the main thing I want, to be paid in, you know, money, so I can not die. Ow! Ah! Please, spare me! I feel like I'm just off. I'm not playing at the high quality I'm used to. Ooh, careful. Go this way. There we go. We did it. We lived. There's more food at the end level. We're still in the earlier difficulties, thank God, so I don't have to worry too much about consuming food. Nothing else to note around here. Just go up. Bye. Thank you. Yeah, I had a troubling time with that. The first red flag that really should... Well, it did tip me off. I remember what happened. Exactly. What tipped me off was... like, the company took months to get back to me after they already said they would hire me. And that's bad. You don't want that to happen. That's for sure. Yeah, and that definitely foreshadowed what the main theme of that company was like, which is people in corporate who don't really know what they're trying to do, and who clearly want to make a factory but have literally no experience making factories. There were a lot of people, I know this happens at like basically every company, but there were a lot of people in that company who were paid to basically do nothing, and it seemed like they did the thing that companies always fucking do, and I'm sure no one's a fucking mystery to it. Hire, like, hire like a billion fucking managers or whatever to like help or like to like manage your bureaucracy, and then like don't bother hiring like anyone who can actually like do the job, because that's secondary, I guess. And a lot of the people who had actual like experience in this place with chemical factories knew pretty early on this stuff just wasn't going to work, and that like this wasn't getting anywhere. There was no way that factory was ever going to start up. But the company just trucked on regardless until eventually their stock price fucking crashed and they had to panic and start firing people. I never like got to do like practically any work. I've seen the secret zone before. There's food in here. Baguette. Sure, thank you. Thanks for the baguette, fam. Yeah, that company is doomed. I'm glad I got out of there in a way that allowed me to keep unemployment. So that only lasts so much longer. I remember the day that I got fired. Well, I remember both. I remember the day that my boss clearly decided to fire me, and I remember the day that I actually did get fired. And the day I did get, the day my boss decided to fire me, I know exactly where it was. Like, I stood up for myself, basically, and I'm very happy I did. I think, even though it cost me the job, it was worth it. Just because, fuck, man, that job sucked. And my boss definitely wanted, my boss was, of course, like, oh yeah, you should always be doing stuff. But there was, like, literally nothing for me to do. And I don't mean, like, oh, like, it was all boring stuff. I mean, like, straight up, like, there was, like, no functional machines or anything to work with. The factory didn't do anything. So there was nothing for me in the lab to do. But still, he would be like, oh, why aren't you doing anything? And I just, like, had it. Like, especially that day, I was, what was it? Nope, train of thought gone. That day I talked back, there were alarms, like safety alarms going off all over the factory, and no one cared. They were just like, yeah, there are, we'll fix it eventually, I guess. Like, no, don't fix it eventually, fix it the fuck now. And, like, that day he was like, oh, Alex, or that's not, oops. We didn't talk about that. They were like, oh, why aren't you doing anything in the lab? Go do stuff in the lab. Like, brother, they were fucking out. Alarms going off everywhere. I'm not going into that lab just to do nothing. And then I can tell he was like, oh, I guess I'll fire them then. And then on that day I actually got fired. I remember like getting out of work and like the clouds parted and like I felt so free for the first time in my life. Just not having to do this thing that had been making me miserable for so long was so nice. And I really hope I never end up back at a place that's like that ever again. But I know a lot of people are gonna end up in places like that where they just hate it and are miserable, and I mean, it's sad. And all I can say, I guess, is I hope it doesn't happen to me. Sucks if you're in that position, and I wish you the best. I know what it feels like, and it feels like garbage. God. I was hoping for food. Money can be used to buy food. Explain how. Money can be explained for goods and services. You know what? One of my favorite like meme places on the internet. Well, I used to really like Reddit, but then they made a bunch of changes that I hate. And one of my favorite like meme areas on the internet was on there. Instant shit posting. There's a lot of cleverness there. It's just a shame I can't now. It's like I can't really access it. You know, like it's kind of gone, and Reddit just doesn't support the way I like viewing it anymore. And it's just like, wow, everything just got basically deleted, I guess, as far as I'm concerned. It's still technically there, but it would be difficult to find it and read through it in a reasonable way. I wish... Have you ever heard the term "inshitification" for social media? Basically, it comes from the fact that, like, making a successful social media platform is in two parts. First, you need, like, a lot of people who use social media, so you need your platform to be good to attract people, right? But having a good social media platform and having a profitable social media platform are two different things. I'll take Barrel Cliff. I really like it. Also, it's a fucking weapon. Holy shit. It finally deals some damage. Yeah, enshitification. Like, but then making a profitable website is requires you to, you know, do things like putting ads on, limiting server space, limiting people's freedom, stuff like that. And so it's the destiny of every good social media network, and I bet it's happening. You're gonna look back on this and be like, oh, it's happening to Discord right now. To just get worse, start good, and then get steadily worse and worse over time until, like, they've pushed it too much, and I don't want to use that platform anymore. And then the platform dies. That is simply the life cycle. It is the life cycle that it comes about from the rules we impose upon the system. It is simply survival of the fittest. Ancient system. Exactly. An economist, though. Well, I guess I can't say I have all the correct answers, but that's what I have. Ooh. What you got for me? Quick bow. Ooh, I love me a quick bow. Yeah, just give me the quick bow. And then make it my primary. Then I'll have the barrel clip if my health gets too low, or I run out of arrows. Oh, actually, do it like this, and then I'll do barb tips. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Working on... Oh, I can get acrobatic hack, but I don't have a range weapon for it. And I want... What else is there? More mutations. What else we got? Heart of Ice. Attacking a slowed, stunned, frozen, or rooted enemy at close range reduces skill cooldowns by 0.66 seconds. Work with both melee and ranged weapons. Survival, though. Not this one. Sure. And you have... Acrobatic Pack. Attacking with a ranged weapon. After rolling with a ranged weapon in your backpack, fires a projectile of said weapon, dealing 33% of the usual damages. Cute. Health classifier. We did it. We did it, chat. We made progress today. We made it to a couple of new biomes, got some new runes, got some blueprints. Hey, can't be too upset. We didn't end up beating the game and going up to the next difficulty, but that's fine. There's only 5 of them. I don't think I can beat this game in like 5 frames, so... We'll get there, though. I promise. We'll find it. Look. This area... I guess it's the first time in this area. It's a dangerous little area. Listen to the music. I don't know if I've been in this biome with the music on for a very long time. Ah. Fine. Fuck those mushroom guys, though. Need water. Thank you, water. Thank you for being so cool and based. What else we got here? Secrets? Secret? Ooh, tactics. Eh, no, let's go barrel ropes. Yes. You sound that goes well with the build. I wish I was one of those kamikaze bugs. That's my goal. I want to fly up to someone and then explode, and not elaborate further. Oh. Boss fight preview. That's an important boss mechanic for later. Perish. Perish even. Cope and seethe. Please. He did it. He did it, Reddit. Yeah, I can definitely tell I'm running out of stream steam. Hello. Okay, I guess there's a secret there. I totally saw it beforehand. Don't worry. I am the expert in this game after all, chat. You don't know what you're doing, but I know what I'm doing. Need to get to that mushroom. I just need to kill the mushroom. Is that so much asked for? I like, because this game's lasted such a long time, I like how YOLO has survived in it. Like, that was, like, a funny thing a while ago, but now no one even says it anymore. Hello. There we go. We're starting to get a decent build together on this one. Tactics. Pull. That tentacle's not gonna pop up. Nope, there it goes. Cool. Oh, you know what? You know what I still need to play too? I want to play more cases with Gold to open these. Maybe one day she'll let me stream with her. Oh well. Perish. Wow, that was easy. I guess I'll take it. Better. Strictly speaking. Ooh, I know what this is. This is a secret. It's over somewhere. Just go this way. Oh, there it is. And then up here. There we go. Now, the dark maze. This way, this way, this way? Not this way. This way. This way? Yeah, there we go. There. Door open. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that blueprint there. Oh my god, this is gonna be a nightmare. This secret still spawns on the higher difficulties, but I normally just run past it because it takes forever to solve. Well, solve. It's not really impossible, it's a maze. This way? This way? Here. Probably this way, you'd think, right? Nope. This way? Hey, there we go. Wait, have I been here before? No, I haven't. That is the right way. And then this way, up here, over here. Oh, we're so close. No, this isn't the way. Up here? Oh. No, not that way. What? Am I crazy? Is it seriously not this way? Where do I go then? Oh, there you go. That's the trick. And then... Come on! We're so close. Please. I just want to be over there. Over here? Hey, that's it. There we go. Gold reserves 5. We've done it. Now we just have to make it out of the level. Which I have faith in. And then this down is the only way to go. Alright. Y is the attack I want to use. I saw you. I saw you, Mr. Tentacle. I'm familiar with your vibe. Poison. Watch out for the poison. Down here. Die. No, I don't. Where'd that tentacle go? There it is. Come at me, fucker. I dare you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Coward. Definitely can't go that way. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I totally can. Hello, mushroom. I like there's a lot of, this isn't the first game to do it, obviously. I kind of think of Undertale when I think of this kind of game design, but I like the idea of throwing in, having, like, dedicated support units that are enemies that just kind of, are there sometimes. Kamikazes, I heard you. Or not. Support enemies are just kind of, like, there sometimes that aren't very helpful by themselves, and... but... cause, like, they require you to be aggressive towards them, which I like. It's good game design. It's solid. That's also a lot of good game design in it. Ooh, new quick bow. That doesn't really do anything. It's just worse. Good. But... okay. There's the exit. So let's keep going down here. Challenge Rift! More tactics. Man, is there a challenge rift on every level? I'm starting to feel like there is. Oh, maybe. Damage you take is inflicted on the enemy. Bleh. But sure. Nope. What? Why? Whatever. This way. And then down. 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 Okay. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Stab. Okay. Hey, no hit. Easy. Ooh, magic bow. That was acrobatic pack. Sure, why not? Fuck it. I like it. I might go off a cool combo I like. No harm in it. Got plenty of cash. Oh, yeah, long press to get stuff out of your backpack. Thank you for the controls game. But I will be okay. I can manage. Yeah, I know. Long press gets stuff out of my backpack. Stop killing me. See? I got it. Okay. Hopefully that attack's never shows up again. And then that's it. All it's left to do is leave. Are you ready? Are you ready for the alternate first boss? Oh, I need to pick a weapon first. Give me what you got. 4 plus? Same one. But this one is rooted. Nope. Blech. Thanks. Oh, that's the key. You're supposed to get 3 of them. Hold on. There must be enemies I missed. Eh, whatever. Who cares? I don't want to go back. What a waste of time. And then I will also take... No, I'll take the cells. Fuck it. Thank you. Oh, insufferable crypt. Here we go. This boss is actually canonically a MILF. There you go. Fun facts. Fun facts with Blue the Fairy. Sure, I'll take it. What do I want from you? I want to finish off my mutations, which are Armadillo Pack, or as I like to call it, Auto Parry. Rolling also parries attacks and projectiles with the shield in your backpack, dealing 52 of its base damage. You try it out. I use that one all the time. And now let's start working on Some weapons. Go with the... Let's go with the cheapest one. Fuck it. Valmont Whip. Unlocked. And... Sure, Rain Grenade. Even though I don't like it. More shields. It's like a critical hit if the tip of the whip strikes the enemy. Actually, that might be better than the Perils Glyph. More damage. Nah. I'll save it. Oh. Perils Glyph good for when I get damage. And Acrobat Attack. Now check this shit out. Boop. Love that combo. You know what? Fuck it. Sell it. I don't need it. I don't need it. It holds me back. Turn off my cringe inhibitors, doctor. My guy. Conjunctivious. Okay. So apparently, you go here and... Nope. You stand in this corner, supposedly, it's the... Yeah, that guy always comes from the other side, which is helpful. I didn't know that. That helps with getting used to, trying to kill this boss without getting hit. Ah! Okay, well, we got hit. But hey, there's always next time. Alright, phase 2. See, I don't really get how to do this phase hit list. These tentacles are rough, especially on the higher difficulties when they go faster. Wah! Fuck you. One more. There you go. Alright. Your days are numbered now, conjunctivities. There's a... I don't really tend to think about the game this way, but it is true. Some of the bosses are weak against particular builds. Maybe I should be aiming for that more often. Blade Cutter, 6+. Sure, why not? I'll take the better one. Tactical Blueprint. And... throwing knives. You know what? I will take the throwing knife instead of that. So now I have three ranged weapons to fire. And we're off to the Slumbering Sanctuary. Ooh. This is a hard area. This is a very hard area. Hello. More good weapons, please. Thank you. Appreciated, babe. Now I'm happy with what I have. Sure, fuck it. Give me a sippy. To the Slumbering Sanctuary we go. Oh, hello. Hi, the guy that invades streams. What's up? I hope you're having a good weekend. We're playing through some Dead Cells right now. I am your host, the one and only cutest fairy in all the land. Yeah, I hope you have a good time. I've been streaming for a little while, so I'm a little low on Steam right now, if you'll forgive me, but, you know, hope you have a good time regardless. Yo, I agree. Yo. Oh, ow! Fucker! I knew it. Yeah. So, but you, my lip keeps periodically bleeding, lol. Good for you. I know, I'm a research notebook. All the sap flowing through these stones. I have to collect as much as possible and find a solution. Okay. I've passed by a dozen times, but I've never wondered what the viscous liquid in the walls was. Pretty, but it sort of stinks. Okay. For some reason, my clap is switched. Being one makes me type normally, and when it's off, I type with caps lock. That is weird. I guess it's just like a toggle issue, right? Like, does it happen all the time when you use the computer, or is it just like certain times when you turn it on in a certain way? But yeah, I know what you're talking about with the bleeding lips thing. Ooh. Ooh. Easy. I know what you're talking about with the bleeding lips thing. I used to live somewhere super dry, and I chew on my lips and I can't stop it. So I had that problem all the fucking time. Back in that drier place. I'm glad I live somewhere wetter now. Die. Perish! I'm glad I live somewhere wetter now. Particularly because it rains more. It's supposed to rain all day. So once I get out of Spain, I'm actually pretty excited to have a good day. I've been trying to order food on Saturday, but you know what? I might move it up to today. Just because I want a chance to relax a little. And then I can do more stuff on Saturday. That's not hard. And I need to get dead. Never mind, I just held caps lock and the issue fixed itself. Cool. Welcome to tech problems. I thought I had this problem and there was no way of fixing it, but then I did something simple and it fixed itself this time. That's just how it goes, man. What's over here? More health, I guess. More health. Up. Nope, dead end. Ooh. Oh, can't open it. Dad! I wish you'd pet your pets during the level, but you can't. I guess I get why you probably can't. I'll pet the... You know what? I'm gonna pet them after this level. That's for you, cat. You unlock. We can do it. Oh, it's one of these guys. Get fucked. I used to hate those guys so much. Wall run! We did it! Spider rune. This permanent rune lets you cling to walls. Now I just popped smack me in that spot, so that spot is vulnerable to reopening that wound. That sucks. Hey, but, you know, to be human, or fairy, I guess, is to be covered in little red bumps. Get used to it. It comes with the existence. Okay. Now, to really appreciate the hardest area in this fucking game. The activated slumbering sanctuary. Nightmare hellscape of an area. Oh well, at least I can do this now. Yeah, get away. Just need to concentrate a little. Okay. Oh, I missed something over here. I used to suffer with acne a lot when I was younger. Thankfully, the time has passed now. I always wonder, there's a lot of, like, when people start taking, like, facial care for their acne, a lot of times they will do, like, a test area to see how the acne prevention will work. And so they'll have, like, one area of their face they wash with the acne and then another that they don't. And you can see the effect of the acne cleaner that way really well. Ooh, item. But I always wonder with those experiments, you think those experiments are part because, like, that outcome arrives because finger slicer? It's better. Man, yeah, I'm good. Wonder if part of that experiment is that you just are now washing your face more carefully, which you hadn't been before, and as such, you have less acne because there's just more, or less grease in that area. These are the kind of things I think about whenever someone tries something like that. I completed a second run of Persona 5 recently after beating Persona 3 Reloaded, and now I'm beating the run of Persona 4 Golden I didn't finish. Yo, I love Persona 5. I own Persona 4 Golden, but when I played it, it just didn't catch me the same. I don't know. I should try Persona 3 Reloaded, but I mean it's expensive and I just don't have the expendable fund. I'll do it. Fuck it. Don't lose. Did you beat 4? I need to rant about a spoiler or not. Please try to keep spoilers out of the chat. I know what happens in that game, but there are people who may not have. So maybe try to keep it to a minimum. But if there's something, if you want the story elements, whatever, you want to allude about, feel free. Yeah, Persona 4 just didn't speak to me. I want to play... I should play Persona 3 Reloaded, but it's expensive. Also, I don't know. Please don't kill me. If you kill me, I'll cry. Thank you. Yeah. I've been wanting to play Danganronpa again, so maybe I'll do that first. Oh, I don't need to play Zero Time. There's a lot of things going on. Alright? Complicated system. We gotta make our choices. You can only consume so much media. Ooh, liposuction. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, ow! Oh, wow, that was bad. Ooh, heal, heal, heal. Thank you. Yeah, those guys are rough. If you try to get away from those big golem guys, they actually, like, pull you back to them. And they can deal a lot of damage. I was looking up Big Bro Your Home's birthday, and one of the suggested search was, who killed Big Bro Your Home? I don't know what that means. I do know several people with Big Brother complexes, though. Is it related to that? I hope it is. Well, that's the way to go, I guess. I'm also aware of the existence of the Adachi Cube. The strongest artifact ever found in the physical world. Oh, I know this one. You tricked me enough on this one in my personal save. You can't trick me here. Look, at the bottom of this pit, it looks innocent, but there's spikes at the bottom. I'm not falling for that one ever again. I have died to that way too many times. It's censored. I signed the name, but it might be censored too much. I'll give you a hint who says the line in the game. Sure, go ahead. Do as you will. How do I get out of here? Oh, right, I have to walk behind me. Die. Nope, I didn't get health gate back. It's okay. Good, I hope. Maybe I should just use the heal. I'll just use the heal. I want to get these blueprints out of here. God. Oh. Ooh, legendary. It's a spike shield. I saw it. I don't really want it. I'll take it, probably. I don't know what it's gonna do. Legendary is always helpful, though. Always good just for the build diversity. I'm not horribly attached to these throwing knives. After all. Spike shield. Critical hit plus 50% damage. Alright, thank you. No, keep it like this. Okay. The only issue with this is now I don't really have a option for if I run out of ammo. But hey, that's how she goes. You gotta take risks, right? Hopefully I can just kill the bosses before it's a problem. None of these. Thank you, though. Perils Glyph. Vampire Killer. Do you like Perils Glyph? Right, you know what? Fuck the spike shield. I didn't want it to begin with. I'll be real with you. I know, it's legendary. It hurts to give up legendary, but you gotta make sacrifices. Forgotten Sepulchre. Or... what's this other way? Yeah, make blood. And... crap. This is chest. I'm familiar with this room. Good. Alright. I guess that's it for this level. We got through it. Okay. Had to use some heals, but we'll be alright. The Forgotten Sepulchre. Another new area. With a new mechanic. Fun. What do I want? I want to Finish unlocking Magnet Grenade. Attracts enemies in a large area for a few moments, then explode, dealing electric damage. 87. Give me a random starter bow. Starter bow is drawn at random from your unlocked bows. And that's it. Ooh. Grenade. Yeah, fuck it. Let's try it. I haven't used it in a very long time. So we'll give it a shot. And a flashlight charge. And the bank. Ayo. Fuck the Ground Sepulchre. Bank time. I also picked up Persona 4 Arena Ultimax again, and I'm trying to see if I want to continue playing Margaret or switch to Elizabeth. That's the fighting game, right? Persona 4 Arena? Yeah, I know for sure that is. That's, I've definitely heard a lot about it, but is there Persona 5 Arena? I feel like there should be, but I have no idea. I'm not huge into fighting games. The only fighting game I really know anything about is Guilty Gear Strive, because it contains my baby little Brisket. Here in this chat, ow, we love Brisket. This is a pro Brisket draft, the chat. No? Sad. What a waste. What a waste. They could be milking that franchise way harder. Nope. Ah! Okay. More tactics. I'll be okay, I just need more tactics. I mean, the magnet grenade isn't that bad. Yeah, I've been too harsh on it. This chest? Do not die, please. You know what? We'll take the wolf trap. Useful. Useful with the bow. There. No need to fuck around. Take your time, Blue. I like Bridget, but not too extremely. I like her fine enough, and that's about it. I like Brisket. She speaks to me on an emotional level. He, too, is a blonde bounty hunter who is very cute. Just like me, Blue, the cutest fairy. The cutest and scariest fairy on all of Twitch. That's the tagline. Ooh, a blueprint. Just don't die. Wait, do I even have that blueprint? I don't. I don't have that blueprint on my main save. Ooh, so I don't know what that blueprint does. Be careful, though. Okay. One more kill. Magic missiles. One more kill. Perfect. Alright, now we're safe. Now I can continue my fucking around. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I just like a lot of the Guilty Gear Strive characters. I mean, obviously I like the Persona characters, but they don't speak to me in a fighting game sense, you know? Like, I appreciate the Persona characters in a Persona game. I just not exactly super into them in other contexts. But, I mean, hey, everyone enjoys their own things. You like fighting games, there's no wrong with it. I mean, Foss, because he's a goofy little boy. That's so true. It's impossible to argue with that. Honestly, I bought Guilty Gear Strive a while ago when it was on sale, and I don't know if it was just at that point in time or what, but like the online just straight up didn't work, and you couldn't get in matches with other people, and so I sold it, or refunded it. But I did like the game. I played mostly May just because Brisket is a DLC character, and obviously I didn't have the DLC immediately after I bought the game. May's good. I finally understand the point of fighting games. The goal isn't to win the fight. The goal is to spam Totsugeki as much as physically possible. Ah. Perish. Yeah, I'm okay. Ah, I'm okay. Leg hugger? It could be... Yeah, it's the Mimic one. Poggies. Ow! Die. Thank you. Leg hugger 9x. That's what you want to see. Wait. Oh. Leg hugger stays grown up even if you switch to a different one? I didn't know that. That is helpful insight. That shit didn't change at all. So true. Totsugeki, my beloved. Not this way. This one. Blue floor. Let's go. This is my favorite floor because it's named after me. Blue is also a common color, believe it or not. I'm so used to, on the higher difficulties, enemies run after you, like they won't just sit here and wait for you. And it's a hard habit to break expecting them to run after you, especially with tactic builds, which rely so heavily on enemies doing that in the higher difficulties. What could this be? I don't know what that's in reference to, but I appreciate the message. Yeah, you gotta be bold too. Ow! You gotta be bold. The stutter online with no provocation at all. That is not a judgment, by the way. I do that constantly. So, you're in good hands, my friend. I mean, of course, if you want to be a stream watcher, you are. If you betray me, if you betray your needy fairy, I will cry, though. So you're gonna be a fan forever, right? You wouldn't betray your needy fairy, would you? Die. Bye. Uh-oh. That's not what you want to see. Ow! It's okay. I'm gonna lose real bad, though. Just drink. There's no risk. No point in taking the risk. Based. Bean tea. Let's go. Moogie tea. Don't go that way. Anything else here? Nope. And I already found the mimic, so I don't really care about the shop. Just head on to the next area. What a bop. Just pay. No need to take unnecessary risks. Don't like that. Ooh. Ooh. An electric whip. It is not as good as a Sparrow's Lip, though. It's not a stutter, lol. No. It's not a stutter, lol. It's one of Boss Super. Oh! What could this be? Is the normal item toss. What could this be? The rank that throws 6 items at once for 50% meter. But what could this be? Throws 12 items at once for 100% meters. Mostly a meme option. I didn't know that. Thank you for your insight. I appreciate it. As I said, I only actually played it for like 2 hours, so a lot of the lines I know are obviously lines stuff said by my favorite characters. Brisket, May, Appa. Those are the 3 big ones I know a lot about. And of course, Sin, the living fucking meme character. I can't believe I learned how babies are made from Sin from Guilty Gear Strive. He truly is a Renaissance man. Cool. I think we might do this. I think this might be the run. Die. Die. Quick bow. Plus. Versus 5 plus plus. No thank you. I don't care much for how Abra plays, but she's got a banger theme for I like her. I like her vibes. I've never played her, but she has banger vibes. I like the ending of the story when Paracelsus turns blue. That's my favorite part. We're going for it. Last area. I'm not huge into fighting games. Honestly, I just don't like combo-based gameplay, to be honest. Which is maybe hypocritical from someone who's literally playing Dead Cells right now. I just don't want to have to memorize move lists, you know? I don't find it super satisfying, personally. So that's just my preference. I am a fucking weirdo, as my Discord server would profess. But it's okay to be a weirdo. In order to truly become based, you must embrace your inner cringe. The main reason I like Finn is because he thinks people give birth via their eyeballs. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's how I learned how people are born. I had no idea it had to do with eyes before that point. Or, wait, are you saying that's not how babies are born? How are babies made? The guy that invades streams? I don't know what to call you. Do you have a short name you tend to like to go by? Also, yeah, how are babies made then? Huh? If that's not how you think they're made, how are they made? Huh? Let's hear your expert input. Ah! that scared me. Okay, take two. Okay, there we go. That's better. And now just don't get hit ever again. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna... Oh, you know what I want real bad? I want pizza, but you know, a lot of the pizza, like the popular chain pizza places, if that's all you dislike, you might like playing grapplers. They basically don't need combo, and if they do, it's maybe 2 or 3 hit combos. Ah, but here's the important question with that, Mr. the guy that invades streams. Are there grapplers who are also cute girls who I would hold hands with? Because that's the first and foremost thing when coming to choose a character. If you can't choose a character for salad points, I ain't here for it. Healing Nutcracker. Nah, not this one. A lot of pizza places, like I noticed this across Canada, like they've been replacing their crust with like super thin garbage, so it's just like floppy and you can barely eat it. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't know why they do it. I hope they fail. I hope that everyone who does that fails, and thankfully, yes, those people are usually usually also low-key insane. I am low-key insane. Thank you for noticing. It means a lot to me. Steady and pistol. It's an okay backup. Sure. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Change things up a little. I love being insane. Being insane is so fucking based. I would highly encourage anyone who watches this stream become insane. Let's unlock this, just because it's bugging me that I put 1 cell in it. New mutations? I think I should be good. The clock room. Boss fight. No, I mean the main character. Okay, so you see when a... you see when a gets inserted into a and the comes out and penetrates the a baby comes out at approximately 9 months later. Ah, so when something penetrates the eye, it gets infected with a baby. I understand. I get it. And then out of your eye pops a baby after a few months. After 9 months, even. Come over here. Ah, I get fooled. Let's finish this. Please don't hit me. Hey, we did it! We did it hitless. Exclamation mark blue pats and high penetration really good, by the way. Exclamation blue pats in chat, by the way. I need praise. I did it without getting hit, so you should praise me. That's how the stream works. It's a very praise-based ecosystem. I hope that doesn't scare you off. You wouldn't get scared off from your neat little fairy, though. Same with nose, ears, and skull. Very disturbing. Those are all clearly skull penetration, actually. They're all holes in the skull. There is no way a dick would fit in my ear. I've heard that before. There's no way it would fit. A legendary double crossbow magic. Sure. Pierce all enemies. Don't mind if I do. I've heard about, like, ear penetration. There's no way. I don't believe it. Ooh, 420. Funny number required. We did it. New mutations? Nah, I'm good. Might as well sip. Alright. Derelict Distillery, no thank you. This way. Yeah, ground key. Now we can go down here. To the Undying Shores. The spooky area. Imagine ever using elevators in this game. That'd be kind of cringe. NGL. So, you can. Well, set sail as soon as you're ready. Be advised that what's lurking in the shipwreck is really unsavory, even by my standards. But I'm sure you didn't come that far to get cold feet, did you? Nope. Let's go. Oh, I've also seen Penis Birth, which is simultaneously the worst of all of them, and my favorite because of the logistics alone. Small passageway. Can't imagine it to be fun. Wouldn't a C-section be a lot easier? There's a thing! I wonder what it is. You just gonna go there forever? I guess so. That's a mostly lore room, I assume. Get fucked. I don't want to see your attacks. Just die. We ain't here for an epic anime battle. You getting dogged on. This is a suspicious little area. No? Okay. Nothing. Careful. Ow! Fuck off. You're off screen. Whatever. Just die. Thank you. We'll all be okay. I like how those guys scream before they attack. It's very melodramatic. Where are they? I saw him. Saw that blood. Leg hugger. I'm sorry, I don't mean to discriminate against leg huggers, especially while my pet is right here. But these ones are attacking me, and I do have to defend myself. Myself. I haven't gone that low on the mental sanity index yet. We're on it. We're on the way, though. For sure. If you check out my Discord, you'll know I am on my way to developing a multiple personalities complex. I feel like something's gonna pop out of the wall. Fertility. Ugh! Didn't see him. Okay. I really like this area. I haven't been here very often, but because I only like it's the most recent. Not the most recent DLC, actually, I guess. But it's very recent, so I haven't been here very often. But it is a neato area. One of my favorites, I think. Got a lot going on. I appreciate it. Tactics. I think 22 is the last tactics level that gives you health. So this is it for health. Well, unless we get other schools that aren't tactics, I guess, but there aren't going to be too many more of those. What's that? Get fucked. Nothing over here. thought of someone to fit your cute girl grappler criteria, whilst also playing my own criteria of the game not being dead as hell. Manin from Street Fighter 6. How old is Street Fighter 6? It came out a very long time ago. One thing I find intimidating with games like Street Fighter, and Splatoon is the one that really strikes me for it, is, like, new people play the game, but people are only new people to the game for a few months, and then I'm the new person, and everyone else already knows how to play the game. And that is intimidating. That's what kept me away from Splatoon. Well, that, and also the fact that I knew Splatoon was destined to die, and they aren't going to keep the servers online for, like, more than a year, because they're going to make you buy... Ow! Splatoon 4. Ah! It's okay. I wasn't afraid. I'm just making him think I'm old. Like, 10 months old. That's not bad. Maybe I'll check it out. No harm in it. At the very least, I can always just check it out and refine it if I don't like it. Ah! Not a great situation to be in! Oh my god, he nailed me! Don't die! Oh! I'm okay. Not scary at all. That pirate captain, he knew what he was doing. Nice. It's tier-based matchmaking, and Street Fighter is very popular. There's a lot of people in your rank to fuck with. Well, I'm always up for a good fucking, if you know what I mean. Just kidding. I'm not. No looting the fairy. Fairy loot is allowed in this chat. Unless it's praise. Then you can praise me. But that's the only exception. Die. Ah! Fucker. This is why I hate pirate captains. Those balls are just so hard to predict. The shrimps aren't that bad, though. They telegraph really well. Perish. Usually only concerned with B-tier popular fighting games, and there's usually a drop-off from new players in maybe a year and a half. Yeah, that was the big one about Splatoon. I didn't want to get bodied by a bunch of children on the internet. I'm better than that, I think. I hope. Run! Run! Done. Shrimp? Oh, there he was. Ah! Okay. You can die too in here. Everyone can die while I'm here. We encourage the murder of groups. Never, no orphans. That's the rule. A rule for a reason, even if it feels cruel. Okay. Die? Please die. Thank you. I was going to be concerned there. Cool. Splatoon isn't really tier-based, though, is it? Doesn't it kind of just tell you to fuck around and find out until you get good? I'm probably wrong, though. I went through maybe 2 month-long Splatoon period multiple years ago. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Multi-knock bow makes the victims bleed. Better than the magic bow. Sure. Why not? Thank you for your service. I just know all the mean screenshots from Splatoon of, like, my mom left me at Walmart, sad face. Aw. I got lost in a Walmart once as a kid. You know, that's a good story. When I was a kid, my parents were going for a Walmart for whatever reason, I don't know. And while I was waiting for them to do stuff, I went to the electronics department and waited for them. And I sat down to watch some of the TVs, and I guess they just couldn't find me. Like, I was just sitting somewhere where it was hard to see. So they were like, oh no, we can't find our kid. Well, we should tell the security guard, basically, that I'm missing. But they didn't know they didn't remember what I was wearing, so they just, like, took a wild guess, and it wasn't even, like, close. They eventually found me, though. I wasn't... Ow! Heal. No! Fuck off! God, that spike patch hurt. Okay. Ah! Fuck off, man. Pirate captains are the worst. I just want to get through this area. If I die to the final boss, it'll be okay. That's the main concern. Also, get out of this area with my blueprints intact. That's the second concern. Because I did get a few. This ain't my personal save file. I still have to get these on some sooner rather than later. This music is a banger. I can't believe I've never listened to it before. Where can I still go? Left here. Ah! That did not hit me. Okay, heal. It hurts, but just heal. Dying is worse than healing. Ow! Fuck me. I'm playing sloppy. I'm losing attention. I know it. I can tell it's happening. Ooh, health. Health too. Oh, that was helpful. Tactics. A. Ooh. Cell door. With chest. I just looked it up, and when I searched Splatoon matchmaking, the first result was, why is it so bad? So that's probably not indicative of an average game's matchmaking process. So true. I think a lot about, actually think about, oh, there's the X. Think about matchmaking, like, every once in a while, like, how to put it into games. And my kind of takeaway was that, like, of what my thought and experience with it was that matchmaking isn't necessarily, like, a plus for a game, like, strictly speaking, because ideally, when I learn how to play the game and get better at it, I want to win more often, right? Like, that's why I want to improve, so I can win more frequently. But if your game is online and has matchmaking, that doesn't happen, because when I get better, I play against better people, and better people will lower my win rate back down to about 50%. With matchmaking, every player ends up with about a 50% win rate. Which, I mean, is good, is bad, whatever. It's a necessary evil. Like, I would rather games not require matchmaking, but some games do, and those games should still have matchmaking. Looking at, particularly, like, games like, I mean, chess. Let's say chess. Chess is a good example, because if I play against a random chess player while I'm new to the game, I will lose basically, like, every time. So if you want new people to get into the game, you have to have matchmaking. Nothing. No, thank you. But, yeah, because otherwise, they'll just lose all the fucking time. Where is it? Here it is. Port key. Ayo. Means new weapon unlocked. Where was that door? There it is. Is there anywhere else to go, or have I done it all? I've mostly done it all. You do feel your improvement, though, because you can feel how much better your executions and thought processes are. Yeah, that's the other side to it, which is, like, obviously I want to play against a skilled opponent. I'm not really super interested in just bodying people all the time. What a beautiful pedestal. This trying must belong to someone important. Well, anyways. This will try to increase your movement speed for 5 seconds after a critical hit. Sure, we'll take it. New weapon? Why not? And it's legendary. It's a weird one, though. I'm not quite used to it. I have this on my other save, so I've used it before, but even if you're not being real, you'll still see the result. You step back a little. You just need to not get tilted. Oh, I know that feeling. It's very easy to get tilted, and frustrated and throw a run in dead cells. It's something I've need to do a lot to try to learn to avoid doing freaking out and just giving up. This is the final boss, so might as well spend all my money, I suppose. Definitely want Barb Tip still. Definitely want Acrobat Attack still. I don't need Crow's Foot. I don't have ammo. I might just take Crow's Foot anyways. Well, that was pointless. Whatever. Upgrade this. Rooted targets. Let's just upgrade everything first. And then reforge what I can. Rooted targets. Poison targets. Electrified targets. Shoots an arrow. We'll stick with that. Also because I can't afford to reforge it. Bleed. Okay. Well, that's what I got. Wish me luck, chat. I'm gonna have to focus for this. This shit is hard. That cells just does not help me. One time I lost literal hours of progress for a special challenge one I was doing, and I screamed loud enough for my neighbors to hear. It was sad for a while and got over it in the next few hours. Yep, that's my experience with it. I'm glad you like the game. I'm glad someone showed up who actually likes the game. Kidding. Focus time, chat. Oh yeah, I'm locking in. So, sorry if the commentary is a bit low here. But afterwards I get exclamation mark blue pads if I win, so. Lighthouse. Run. Just run. Don't worry about killing him. It doesn't matter. Nope! Ah! Whatever. It's okay. Okay, let's go. I'm not afraid of you, Calliope. I'm not afraid of you, Mori Calliope from Hololive. Okay, keep going. You Chirp? What's that? I don't know what that girl's name is. Trap? Oh! Trap is the hard one. That's who she is. Oh. Come on. Go. Go. Okay. Next phase. Come on. Up. There you go. Please die. Please die. Ow. Ooh. Oh. No! Well, I tried my best. That's all I can do at the end of the day. We'll get him next time. I guarantee it. Well, I said that was my last run, so assuming nothing else happens when I try to leave this room like a cutscene, I think that's it. Nope. Alright. Thank you everyone for coming to stream. I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a good time. Ending soon. Yeah, I hope you had a good time. I know I got at least one new viewer. Thank you for coming. I encourage you to check out the Discord if you're at all interested, and have a good night. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye.